Rupert for the Board of Assessment Appeals. It is 5:09 p.m. on April 28th, 2026, and I'll just move to order. Stephanie, we roll call, please?
Paulette Kuzo. Here. Colleen Daly. Here. Laura O'Brien. Here. Neil Singh.
Here.
Peter Rupert.
Here.
Ronik Patel.
Ronique, yes.
Ronique, sorry.
Okay.
Catherine Gusson. Here. Adele Josevitz.
Absent.
Christina Kelly.
Absent. All right, if everyone would stand for the pledge, please.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Who would like to lead us off?
Okay, do you want to leave?
The thing, I'm happy to, but then like you guys drag, and so then like the next 4 hours, I'm sitting here with like nothing to do. But yes, no, I'll go first.
I'll be happy to
No, I'll go first.
We'll try not to drag.
All right.
Oh, twist your arm.
Set a tone. I hope you guys can live
Said
up to it.
everyone else dragged.
How much this is. When you guys ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, this is appeal number 761. The property address is 2004 Cross Highway. Owner is 2004 Cross Highway LLC. Town value is 1563000. The ask is 1150000. This is a 1,500 and change square foot historic home built in 1880. It sits on 4 acres, and that's most likely what the issue is going to be here. It's 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath. There is the 10% reduction factor for the proximity to the merit. This was sold during the valuation period for $915, and they have an appraisal for 1.1. It's quote. It's on the. I know on the field card it says it's an unqualified sale. Again, I'm not really sure how. I could not find a connection between this company and the previous owner, so I don't really know. Or, I don't know why they. I'm not saying it's not right. I just don't know why. At any rate, they paid $515 in the valuation. They have an appraisal. They've got 3 comps in the appraisal, and if you're okay with them, then we can just move on. I think it is. I have 1171, but I think it might be 1711. Reading Road. Let me just double check it.
1711.
Okay, 1711 Reading Road, 351 Hillside Road, and 1321 Brookside Drive.
What's the 1-year timing left on that?
On the sale on 115, I don't know. I didn't actually do it. Somebody want to crank it out for me?
What is it, 11?
Although it is, I mean, it is in the window, but do a 6%, I guess, on 915,655. And probably going to get to the 1.1, which is where the appraisal puts them.
What month did they buy it?
November of 24.
Oh, okay.
I'm right around where she wants.
970, 594.
Oh, really? All right. Well, at any rate, they're asking for 1.1, and unless you guys have issues with the comps, I think that combined with the sale during the valuation period, I'm happy to make a motion to grant this appeal to the ask amount of 1.150. Okay. All those in favor? All those opposed? Abstentions? Okay, Laura abstained. The next appeal is 274. The property address is 469 South Benson Road.
Wait, what's the number?
What did I say? 274. Did I not say that?
No, you did. I jumped.
Behind.
Okay, so appeal is 274, property address is 469 South Benson. It's owned by the, I believe it's pronounced Reale, R-E-A-L-E, Family Limited Partnership. The town has the property valued at $1,395,397, and the ask is to go to $1 million. This is a little under 2,200 square foot colonial built in 2010, 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, but the real value is in the land here, which appraised for the town at a little over $1 million, $1,024,997,000. It's about 1/8 of an acre. That's 0.14 acres. It's a little over 6,000 square foot land there. The appraisal is attached. It comes in at $1 million. It's got 3 comps. And I think the best comp is the 431 South Benson because that sold for $1 million, and it was essentially a land sale because the house was being demolished. And so the idea that that property would sell for $1 million for its land for the whole of it. I mean, even though it's ultimately just for
What
land.
was the amount it sold for?
It's sold for 1 million even, and the town has this property's land at over 1 million. And so, anyway, the three comps are 431 South Benson at 1 million, 9 Clinton Street at 1,050,000, and 28, I don't know, Newell Place, Newell, I don't know how you say.
Newell.
815 is what that comes into, and so the appraisal comes in at 1 million flat.
And actually, all of those are good comps because this subject property is really,
Yeah.
it's not a high-end house at all. You know who rented that for years? It was Greg Lane.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, I know which one it is. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It's a traffic.
And this is his appeal too, so I'm sure he might have.
he would, yeah, exactly.
And
So,
so all of these comps are
suitable.
similar in condition.
Okay, so then I will make a motion that we grant this appeal to $1 million. All those in favor? Opposed and abstentions? Okay, good. The next appeal is 291. The property address is 495 Lolly, and the property owner is Ian Bass. This is kind of an interesting one. The town has this property valued at 1,497,865, and he,
I have 2218149.
oh. My field card says 1,497.
Hold on.
495 Lolly?
Yeah.
1,497,865.
They must have gotten everything.
1,497,865.
Oh, but let me-
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
No, he didn't. He didn't do an informal either.
You have what?
No, I just changed it, but
Okay.
it was I had 2,218,120.
No.
No.
497.
Yeah, 1,497,865.
Okay.
Okay, so this is this is a little over 2,200 square foot. It's a split level house, but
Oh,
it
I'm
has,
sorry, what's the ask amount?
it's 149, his ask amount, 1 million even.
Okay, I have, okay.
It's a split level house, but it's been raised because of proximity to the water down there, so it kind of looks maybe more than it really is, but it is essentially a 2,000 square foot split level. It is on 0.34 acres, which is kind of big for down there, right? I mean, we've seen ones, I'm gonna have one later that's 0.09, so that's a decent sized lot. But the house was built in 65. It's got 3 bedrooms, 1.5 bathrooms. It was lifted in 17 or 18 and did a little remodeling. I'm assuming there was a storm issue. He didn't really bring that up, but I looked that up myself. But his issues with the land valuation, his lot is directly next to that parking lot across from Penfield, and he put pictures in to show.
The train?
He's got, say it again?
Is that the train?
No. Well, what that is that's construction trucks that sit there, that's the staging area for them. So when they're gonna do any kind of work, whether it be to the pavilion or to other people's houses,
Yeah.
they all kind of congregate there at like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning, whatever, and that's his picture. And so he has that to contend with. His another thing, so he's got the noise, the traffic issues. He's constantly calling the police to report noise complaints because when the pavilion has events, the people are supposed to be out of there by such and such time. The cleanup is supposed to be done by such and such time, and it never really is. And there's just a lot of people right outside his, house, his yard there. He also has yard,
Dirt patch is the parking lot?
that parking lot, is that like dirt?
Dust bowl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that shows whenever they do any kind of mowing or moving around there, when it's like dry air, it blows into his house. In fact, one of the pictures in there, he wrote the date on it with his finger because it blew in on his, like his,
Flooding there.
yeah, so that's the next part.
Also, he's still not FEMA compliant.
Oh, why?
Well,
Even after raising it?
Huh?
Even after
Oh,
raising
well,
it?
have you seen the newer ones that were raised? It's like Stairway to Heaven.
Wow.
With like 37 steps to get in the front door on a split level.
He said his yard floods because they reconstructed the parking lot for Penfield to have it slant away to allow the water to kind of run off, and it ends up in his lot. He attached pictures so you can see what the flooding looks like. And then, of course, as we just talked about, the staging area for the construction crews and their equipment. He attached comps. They all sold for what the town says his is worth, yet they are larger, newer, and more updated with decent lots. And they are in, better, all in the beach area. And he feels like essentially it's a tear down because no one is buying a 1965 split level house. So you're paying for it for the land.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the two comps, the lot size are smaller.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Like, what do you guys think on the lot? Because it is 0.34 of an acre.
Compared to 0.24.
Yeah, I mean, the value on the resident, the dwelling
Yeah, the house
itself
probably-
is not much.
I mean, could you split the lots? I don't know what the rule is down there. Oh,
That's a total family lot.
Quarter acre.
quarter, even though they have houses on like 0.09?
Well, that's existing.
Existing, I get that. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, so they can't, okay.
As far as
Can't
like
split it?
subdividing it. yeah.
We can't split that.
Okay, so it's one lot. I mean, it's, so you're not, I wouldn't pay a premium to have like a little extra, I mean, you're, no offense, but people at the beach, you're on top of each other down there. I don't understand.
Build a big
A bigger house, a bit, much bigger house.
Bigger house.
Yeah.
But
We're looking.
would they pay 1.5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flooding.
There, although,
I mean, the other two sold for 1.5. I mean, the comps, 226 Ruin sold for 1,555,000.
Yeah.
Same thing with 357 Oldfield. And those are the two comps he gave.
right, but his contention there is those are newer, larger, better.
Right, so if those are 1.5, then
Yeah,
his,
how could he be one, how could he be one?
How much was the land value on those?
yeah.
Good question.
So that's not a good comp, though.
But I also think that when his land floods like this, I don't know that it should be whatever the town says, at 1.3 seems insane.
1497.
1.3 for the land alone, I'm saying. Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
no.
1.5, yeah.
No.
No, so,
I mean, he has a 0.9 condition specifically
Yeah, for the
because of the
parking lot.
parking lot.
yeah. So like I said, the comps are to show that like, those are better, so how can it be that high? But I don't have a number for what should I be?
Well, that's that new one on Main Street that's like a piece of crap construction.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of problems.
So what do we think,
Tear down.
yeah, so what do we think that lot is worth though?
Well, you
No,
know,
let me look. 5.
I mean, a third, a third, a third.
Yeah,
Third for the lot, third to build it, a
Third
third
profit.
profit. So, you know,
I don't know how much it costs to build.
Well, they do. It's,
Yeah,
that's their,
I don't think anybody's going to spend 4.5.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
On that lot.
at that location.
At that location, right. But that's never gonna change. That's always going to
That's
be
gonna always
a
be there.
parking lot right there.
So would they spend 3 million to do it all if we bring them to the one?
I don't even think they'd spend that, no. I
Sure.
really don't.
Well, let me see, let me just, for the sake of it, just look quickly at one of his comps land. Well, that's probably right here, right? He's 495, so one of the comps land,
I mean, one of the highest I can think of is the one that sold for four and change right across from the beach club, like 2 houses in from the
Okay.
beach club. But that has spectacular views of the beach.
And it's all, there's all houses around it. There's no,
And it's
yeah.
brand new construction, yeah.
There's
You're not gonna get
a lot of
that.
sales in Lally.
yeah? What are the land roughly?
I mean, I have to look them all up, but
Oh.
there's, I mean, the least expensive sale on Lally was 272 Lally for $2 million.
Yeah, but, I mean, you can't, we're apples and oranges, we're just,
I mean, the
Yeah,
thing is
well,
though, he hasn't really, I agree with him. I agree it's not worth $1.5 million, but I don't know that he's shown me what it is worth.
well, just knowing where he is.
Yeah, I mean, he's shown that it's,
Well, that's
you know,
the one that's-
that there's issues, but I don't,
494 Lally, which I assume is next to 495,
Across, it would be the other way. It'd be
or
across.
across the street.
yeah.
That sold for 4.2 million. I assume that's a new construction.
Let me see.
That price, and it's almost 5,000 square feet.
Yeah, but they have the land there at 1.4. Let me see.
1.4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a few.
And it's about the same size as his lot.
A few doors up.
But he said if I was a couple houses up, I would not have any issue with this. In fact, I wrote that in my notes, if you want to read it, that I would have no issue with this assessment. However, where we are and what we deal with, it's just not worth that. And he has a point.
Oh, I know this house with the skeleton. I've seen it.
So what do we think?
Even if you said granted for the million, as a tear down, it's still a $3 million house when they build it.
Right.
Would they build it there? I doubt it, but I don't know.
Well, hang on, where was
I wouldn't build it
he
there, but then,
last year? So I don't want to go crazy with this.
$1 million seems too low.
Yeah.
$1 million seems too low for a lot that's next to that. Would you live next to that for $1 million? I mean, I'm just asking to think a different way. Would I pay $1 million to live next to that parking lot? No.
648.
I
When
might.
did he buy it?
80. I think he's had it forever. 87. And so I don't know that there was certainly. I mean, I grew up in this town. There was nothing like it is now. in terms of volume and people and okay, so last year he was at 926. Just by the appraisal. Well, let me just do the land. Last year, the land was 529, 830, by 0.7 equals. Last year, the land was 760,
And it's what now?
1.3.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Last valuation, his property was worth, the land alone, not dealing with the house, was 760, and now it's 1.314. But I don't want to take forever on this, so.
How about 365 Lally? Same side of the street, right? Now, though, that sold for 3.125 in October 25.
yeah, but I mean,
Now you're away from
you're
that.
talking
Right,
about.
but now we're getting away
you're
from-
Talking about brand new construction with a gorgeous pool and
Right, but we're just talking about the land now.
Yeah,
We're just talking
that
about the
land, that land's 1.3, but again, he said, if I were a handful of houses up, I'd have no issue, but where we are, it's just too much. So,
Man, what is their evaluation?
Yeah, I mean, the one across the street.
I mean, that one is further up and it's a beautiful location. That
Which
land is
one?
1371, the one that you just mentioned, Peter. I just don't think anybody's paying over 3 million for that.
okay.
No.
So if the lot was 9 and the house is 183, what does that do? 900 plus 183. That puts him at 1,083,000. Is 9 realistic for that lot? And don't say no.
I mean, 950,
I don't think that's bad for that lot. I think 9's okay. 9, 18, 27. Yeah, 27. 2,007,000 for a house in that location. It's all the location. It's that parking lot. If it wasn't for that lot, it'd be a whole different story. Like you said, I
Okay.
wouldn't even be making an acre of it.
All right, so then when I do the math out, so then I'm going to make a motion that we grant the appeal in part to $1.1 million.
I think that's fair.
All those in favor? Aye. Those opposed?
I'm better with that. than
Okay,
really.
I agree. I think a million, just, I know, it's a shitty spot, but,
The problem is this way, that's the view side too.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
If it was on the
not wrong.
non-beach view side, then you could say, all right, so you don't put a lot of windows there, or you
Yeah.
put some big trees or
that's
something.
the whole point of buying it, right? Is to look out that window. Okay, next appeal is number 328. The property address is 1116 Reef Road. The property owners are Mary and Alice Flanagan.
Wait, what was the appeal number? Sorry.
328.
328.
Yep, address is 1116. The town has the property valued at 912,519, and they are requesting to go to where they were last year, which is $300,000.
Or 350.
Okay,
It says 350.
it says 350?
Yeah.
Okay, fine, we'll say 350. I had 300 in my notes. Okay, which they're not gonna get because they have an appraisal that has them at 600. So,
Oh, okay.
but for the record anyhow, they're asking to go to 350. This is a 1,000 square foot bungalow. It was built in 1920. It's 1 bedroom, 2 baths, 1 bedroom. I know, 2 baths, and it's 0.09 acres. It's 3,800 square feet land.
Oh, there it is.
So the appraisal is attached and we go through those comps, but I did want to mention also that they have a neighbor. Oh yeah, I don't know why I didn't write down their address. Their neighbor's address is 10, it's also on Reef Road. It is 1090 Reef Road. And it is a property that is 4 times the size, 0.36 acres. And it has 5 structures, 5 like bungalows and multiple families. Like obviously these are rental properties, right? But it has 5 structures on it. That's 1090 Reef Road. And the town has that at 1.5 million. So their question is, how are we almost $1 million when we are 1/4 the size and we are 1/5 the structures?
The comps are good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the comps in the appraisal puts them in, I love that they wanted to go to 3 and change them. The comps in the appraisal, if you guys like them, it's 73 Alden, 172 Alden, and 316 Reef.
I mean, it's almost impossible to find a one-bedroom.
Yeah.
I know, that's the other thing.
We can-
So you're looking at this .09.
And as far as, do
is what
they
you're looking at.
live there?
No, they live on,
Okay. So, I mean, even renting that.
Yeah, it's one bedroom, what you gotta rent, yeah.
One person.
I know, how,
Like even students are.
yeah, I'm sure the students, we had like 11 kids in my house, we did, but the boys next door did.
Well, they probably get summer rentals.
Yeah,
You probably got a couple.
I'm sure they do.
You're not gonna get more than that.
Yeah.
Not all students.
Well, I'm.
Yeah. Although, at any rate, I like the comps and the appraisal. They're not getting to 350, but I will make a motion to grant in part to $600,000.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what per the appraisal.
Is that what the
Yeah.
comps come up with?
Yeah.
The appraisal came
It's
up.
not what they asked for, but it's what they,
But, I mean, the question is more about the land. 'cause
Yes.
The value on the house is 33,000.
sure, it's nominal.
So is that land worth something?
I mean, it is, if you look at the map,
0.09 acres.
correct. It's very, very small. It's 6,000 square
Can you
feet.
build anything on?
No, it's 3,000 square feet, excuse me. It's 3,800 square feet.
Probably not. The only
land.
way you could probably build on that is if you knock down 3 walls of the house and left 1 existing wall, and then you can't go up the footprint. So you could go up,
Oh.
but you can't go out.
And one thing I will say, if you look at the map and the appraisal part, there's one building between it and the Sea Grape. So it looks at that,
Oh, okay.
well, it's not the water's edge anymore, is it? It's that like galley or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, I understand down there's premium for the lots, but it's a very, it's
You
38.
could build like a 2,000 square foot house maybe by going 2 levels, but that's gonna max it out.
Sure, maybe 3 levels, but again, the.
You have to lift it,
1
so it's
foot
probably,
over-
yeah, it's probably.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A lot
one
of stairs.
step, so at any rate.
Isn't the Sea Grape a selling point?
Depends who's renting it, I
It's
guess.
2 doors down from the Sea Grape in Peterson, isn't
I
that?
say we all go to
Right, yeah.
when we're done with this.
Been in there since, like, for 50
At any
years.
rate, I'll make a motion to grant in part to the $600,000 value. All those in favor? All those opposed? Abstaining, okay, this is done. This is appeal number 419. The property address is 48 Mona Terrace. The property owner is Robert Anderson. The town value is $779,200. And per the appraisal, the ask amount is $670,000. This is a 780 square foot cape. 2-bedroom, 1 bathroom, built in 1948 on a little over 1/10 of an acre.
How would you get all the tiny houses?
I know. Well, I don't know. I mean, they're the ones that came, right? Which is interesting though, because this didn't sell. Because I have another one coming that's very small, and I tried to find any that sold in that, and there was like, no, they can't find anything under, 900 square feet. At any rate, the land is valued at $729,000, and the dwelling is at $49,000. The appraisal puts it at $670,000 based on the comps, which are 172 Alden, which sold for $637,000, and the town has the land alone on that at $773,000. 73 Alden sold for $705,000, all in the valuation period, by the way. The town has the land alone on that at $762,000. And then 183 Alden sold for $705,000 as well, and the town has the land value at that at $750,000. So it just seems that's out of whack. These houses are actually moving for 700 or under, and the town has the land alone at more, which now makes me regret that we made that guy $1 million, when maybe it should be 7, I don't know. No, his is bigger. But at any rate, if you think these comps are decent,
Yeah, and there's one at 23 Mona Terrace that sold in 24. And I'm pretty sure that was a tear down on .15. Sold for $610, time adjusted at $646, $600. So he's asking for $670. I
Yeah.
say give it to him.
okay, all
There's
right.
also, there was one there was 60 Mona Terrace also, that was a tear down. It sold for $480 in June of '22.
Yeah,
As
Yeah.
as the tear down, and then for 1.6 for the new house.
I like
So
the
the
comp,
670 doesn't seem out of
crazy,
whack.
okay,
and I like the comp of 172 Alden at 637.
yeah.
So I'm good.
So then I will make a motion that we grant this appeal to $670,000. All those in favor? All those opposed? Okay. The next one is my favorite appeal. This is number 498. The property address is 91 Blake Drive. The owner is Robert Rifle, spelled Ryffel. The town has this property valued at $800,900, and the appellant is asking to be reduced to $395,000. Now, what happened here is he was losing this house for back taxes, and so they held an auction for, tax auction in June of *25, and with help, he was able to repurchase it for $395,000, and that's where he feels it's valued. This is the one, Peter, that I was praying that you would come in and help. I was terrified of this one, but he was upset with me because I pointed out that is not an actual, an arm's length transaction, and that does not establish a value. And I encouraged him to bring in comps to see what there was for tear downs, even because this is a 700 square foot cape built in 1959 with 1 bedroom and 1 bathroom, and it's on 0.19 acres. He was adamant that this is the value because this is what in the tax window, the assessment window, the reval window, this is what the house moved for. I was clear that he needed to bring in other comps. I found one comp on my own.
Record that on the.
It's not recorded that it's attached. And you're right, it doesn't say that it changed hands at all, but he sent in, if you look through his packet, there's the letter about
What was the number again he purchased it for?
$395 to get it out of auction. Now, again, the auction would have started at whatever your back taxes were. So, he could have got it for $13,000 for all we know. I'm not for all we know. He testified under oath that it wasn't that. But, would he be in here saying it's worth $13,000? That's ridiculous. So, I explained it to him that doesn't make any kind of sense. Anyway, he didn't bring comps. But to his credit, there really weren't any. I looked just to see sales, and I went back. I really expanded the window, and everything is less than 800, but in the 700s. 769, et cetera, from what I found, 715. So I don't think he's met his burden. He's gonna be mad if he watches this tape, but I don't think he's met his burden. And I do believe he's probably not 800, but he really. And I was insistent that he try, and he didn't. And
But especially from compared to the last few that we just did, I'd be comfortable with a 6-figure, and I even looked up one comp, 537 South Pine Creek Road, and that sold for $685, and I think that's pretty comparable. It's a little bit better of a house. I'd be comfortable with a 6-figure, not a 4.
wait, you found one that sold, but it must not be in his neighborhood code because I looked for the neighborhood
The
code.
one right in that little circle.
Yeah.
Blake, the green cape that sold in '24 for $732, time adjusted $775, $920, and that was all done.
Okay, this is
With beautiful views, absolutely
What's
gorgeous.
the address on that one?
That was 105 Blake.
So what would that land be? Because let's just say this is
That is one.
755.
$755 for his land. Yeah, so
I show that as the sale price of 1.1 million.
Yeah,
105 Blake.
105 Blake sold
In
for
August of
1.1.
25.
Okay, well, okay.
Maybe it sold
Well,
twice.
Yeah, they must have expanded that. I remember, yeah.
I don't feel this is probably worth 800, but I also don't feel
Oh,
it's
well,
probably that
yeah.
far off. Like I said, the one I found
But.
was a cape on South Pine Creek Road, and it was in the 7s. So
The 537 South Pine Creek is in the same neighborhood, and I feel like that's a good comp.
and what was that? What number? What
Five.
price?
That sold for $685,000
Oh.
in 2023. It's a dated sale.
Well, he's a quarter of an acre, and there's a lot of wetlands over there. So, what were you saying, 600?
Yeah.
I think that they'd pay 600 for that. Yeah, I could do 600.
Especially judging from the last few we just did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to be consistent. But at the same time, he didn't really give us anything.
Well, it's true.
We're just doing this on our own.
But it's what you know.
Yeah, I know. All right. If we know better, like Oprah says, when you know better, you do better.
But that 105 Blake, even before it was redone,
Even before it
was
was.
732.
Right. But it was still nicer than what he is now.
Okay.
Still, way.
But like the land though, so
So they
if that,
also have the marsh.
yeah.
Yeah.
But if that land's
Well,
7,
2 houses down.
if that land's 7, we can't put him at 6.
That's true.
Right, the land
True.
that's 755.
Yeah, so he's at 800. Do we do go to 755? Then he can't appeal again.
True.
I'd put him at his house is in terrible condition.
Yes, but I'm saying the land down there.
I know, but I just think overall he should be around 600. So what we do with it, I don't.
He also didn't prove the case. I don't know.
Oh, this is the guy on the corner. Oh my gosh, you guys, do you know how bad this is?
He was very clear about how bad it is.
bad. This is the blighted property in the
Yes.
neighborhood.
Yeah, yeah.
Everyone in that neighborhood complains about, and he's like a hoarder, and he's got bikes and.
Oh, I know which one he is.
Wasn't the bikes in the picture on the.
I forgot he's on
Yeah,
the-
it's not, yeah. I mean, he was very clear about the condition
Well, it's
and
only
property conditions.
$31,000 on the car.
Yeah, I mean, the house is nothing. I mean, the house doesn't
And
have,
it's loaded with trees.
Yeah, that's true,
All
too.
up over the, there's no lawn, there's nothing.
what was he? Let me just see one thing. I don't like taking this amount of time. I apologize.
Do they even have a driveway?
He did not
It's so
say.
overgrown. It's like, if he did have a driveway, you don't even see it anymore. 'Cause
Yeah, I mean, so last year he was at all in 440, a little under 440, and now he's at 800. So I can see why he's upset, but it's not 350. So what about 700?
I'm good with that.
Okay, then I'll make a motion that we grant.
I'm more comfortable with the 7 now, especially
I
because
think
it's
it
in land.
it's so bad.
I'll make a motion that we grant this appeal in part to 675,000.
675.
All those in favor? Oh, then don't vote for it.
Nothing.
Oh, yeah, both of them.
Oh, Laura's in on it. All right, guys, last
No, I
one.
didn't. I just
No,
didn't get my hand up in time.
you want in or no?
I said I would have.
All right, she's in.
675.
675.
Unanimous.
Now, the last one is appeal number 502. And the property address is 9 Millard Street, although it should be 9 and 7 because it is a two-family, but when you look up 7, nothing comes up, but this field card has both, so. At any rate, the owner is 7 and 9 Millard Street LLC. The town has the value at $1,080,300, and the ask amount is $800,000. It's a 1,900 square foot duplex,
9 Millard Street?
9 Millard, Millard.
Oh, so I see.
That's it,
7
that's it.
and
It's a duplex though, I'm not sure how they split it inside, but it says 7 and 9,
Okay.
but the field card just comes up as 9.
Okay.
It's a 1,900 square foot duplex with 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, I'm assuming 2 and 1 on each side, because it's not 8 bathrooms, I mean, it's not 8 bedrooms. At any rate, I don't know if that matters, but it's on, a little less than a quarter acre, it's on, 9,500 square foot property, built in 1960. It has that crazy neighborhood adjustment of 2.35 for the land. The land is 955 on the
Can you believe
land.
it?
And that's at the.
Oh, it's spelled
end of-
Millard, it's
that's
pronounced
at the
Millard,
end of
yeah.
Millard, where, yeah.
Yeah, and so that adjustment, I think, is partially to blame for, just for reference, I know we don't do this, but just for reference, last year, this house was $450,000 appraised. This year, it's 80,000. Over a million. So it's a 140% increase on this property. The land alone last year was at 414. It is now at 955. And I really do believe that that's obviously the 2.35 neighborhood adjustment, which I wish would get explained to us, but whatever.
So that's getting the same adjustment as the beach.
Correct. It is kind of like, it's
in the
yeah, I mean, it's not water.
area,
but-
It's in town, it's not anywhere.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it, but correct, it's getting that big hit.
No, I would
And
call
that
that
explains
culture
why,
walkable to the beach.
correct.
Like not,
Yeah.
yeah, oh, absolutely.
Isn't it over there?
I walk from there.
Okay, well, people walk from what used to be Bob's. Okay, at any rate, so I think that explains why it went from 414 to 955, the land alone. So at any rate, he gives comps. A couple of them are single-family homes, for whatever that's worth. 8 Millard Street, roughly the same size land and structure on it, sold for $920. 134 Millard sold for $840. 137 Millard, sold for $828. And then he has 3 which are not that close, but he tried to find duplexes. So one is very close, 101 Forest Avenue, which sold for $900. It's a multifamily, and it's roughly the same situation. It's a larger lot than his, and I think a little larger square footage, but not a ton. And then the other 2 really aren't nearby, but again, if you're trying to find the acreage and the square footage, Longview Avenue sold for $899.
Longview's
That would be a good one.
Okay. And then 221 Hunyadi.
That's far.
That's way far, yeah. So Longview is $899. He's asking to go to $800, so maybe we don't grant that. But Longview is larger by 1,000 square feet for the house, but the same rough size fill lot. So if we're talking land, It's the same. The house on Longview is almost 3,000 square feet. He is
Can you use
1,900.
134, Mark?
No, yeah, 134, yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know where that works out because those are single-family residents. I think he used them to
This is
show.
two-family?
It's a two-family. And so the last three he gave, the Forest, the Longview, and the Hunyadi, those are two-family homes as well. So if Longview is a good one, even though it's 1,000 square feet larger, it's the same lot size, and that's at $899. Maybe he goes to $899 instead of the $800 ask, if we think that's the best comp. Because, I mean, I don't think you could use Hunyadi. I know it's hard, but that's way nowhere near it, but it is multifamily and it is larger.
It's larger than his.
Yeah,
I mean, he's in a better location than Longview, but Longview's a good comp because it's still a multifamily, right?
okay.
There's not a single multifamily
No.
that I can find in neighborhood 65.
Probably.
Oh, yeah.
That whole.
And I thought that was a nice little quiet street, actually, because one of those houses look like they're turning over a little bit. Like, when I went through on my Google Maps, you could see some of them look new.
It's all
And his,
new
not so much,
construction,
yeah.
Most of it.
Yeah,
So
it's really
anyway,
turned around.
if you're comfortable, guys, I'll make a motion that we grant this appeal in part to $899,000
To match him with.
to match the Longview comp.
But he's in a better
He only
spot.
asked 800. Right?
Yes. But he is in a better spot, although the lots are about the same size, but Longview is 1,000 square feet larger. Has another bedroom and another bathroom. Oh, no, the same bedroom, bathroom situation. But it's 3,000 square feet where he's 1,900.
No, Longview's 2,200 square feet, 2,292.
I have 2,914.
For 153 Longview?
Yeah.
No, I have 153 Longview, 2292. Oh, yeah, 2589. No, 2292.
Maybe I don't know where the hell I got 20. Let me look it up. I don't know where I got 20. All right, at any rate, it's still larger.
Yeah, I mean, not by a whole lot, but it's larger.
But it's enough, yeah.
I mean, it's comparable, especially with, right, from 19 to 22.
Yeah. So at any rate, that's the motion. Agree or disagree? No, it doesn't matter.
You
my
know, the two
feelings.
single families on the street are 840 and 920,
Yeah,
so.
and those would be what, should be more desirable or?
Well, they're single family.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
so
would think
yeah,
that'd be
okay, I
more
just did.
desirable.
Okay,
I mean, the ranch, the 134 was only a two-bedroom.
2 bed, 1 bath, yeah. All right, so that's my motion, $899. All those in favor? All those opposed? Okay, done for Katie.
All right, I can go.
You did it last night.
Okay.
I was way behind.
All right, you go.
Not that I'm dying to go, but it's got to get done, so. Okay. The first is appeal number 21.
We just lost somebody, but
Should I wait for Neil?
Up to
I
you.
don't know.
I
He
think
said,
you could-
excuse me, I don't
All
know.
right. 48 Patrick Drive is the address. The owner is John Goby. Town value is $1,156,100. He's asking to go to 975.
Oh, I have 515, 975?
Yeah, 975.
Where do your numbers come from?
I have no idea. Like, some of them are so off, but then, like, the town amount will be correct, but then the ask amount will be way off.
Oh, so someone pre-populated it. for
Yeah,
you.
it's all pre-populated.
Oh, okay. All right, so the issue here is basically the land. Again, I went over to see this house, to drive by it, take a look at the property, because I couldn't remember what it looked like there. His
The
house,
top end of the cul-de-sac on the hill?
you go in the street, and he's on the corner of Bridget.
Oh, okay.
On the left-hand corner, the house, it's just a giant hill.
Oh, yeah.
He's got a corner property, his house just sits perched up on top. He has, his side yard is, and it's a big slope, like it's not one you'd want to walk up and down. His side yard is a hill on one side, the other side is his driveway, so he has no property on that
I
side.
saw that.
And then the front is a hill going up. He's got a very small, short backyard.
That's polite.
And he's got no condition factor.
And he's got no condition factor for his land, I don't believe. Let me go look again.
He also got an adjustment for the informal, I say.
Yeah, how do you say it's not enough?
No. He,
I don't see the informal on here. Normally it would be on the visit change history, but I don't see it on the change history.
he spoke to a realtor, a local realtor, and asked him to just tell him what he thought. He did not do a full market analysis. Had trouble finding comps because it's really the land issue and it's the way the house sits. The realtor said he told him it was worth $975. So I said, well, you're telling me what he told you. I need more than that. So the realtor sent me an email saying that based on the condition of the house, because it's not really that updated, and the land, and it's in current conditions, the roof is also leaking, the bathrooms and kitchen are not updated, et cetera. There's no other updates. He believed that if the house were to go on the market, it should go on the market for $975. Don't know what it would sell for, but that would be his list price. So considering and he has no condition change on his land, that's where the change would have to come. So with that property, if his land is at 85% good, his value would be $1,037,615.
Okay.
And I didn't go any lower than that. I didn't think I should go lower than that. I did go to 80% good. I went to 80% good. I did that. I forgot I did. And that came to $631,200 plus the value of the house. Comes out to $987,400. So it's still, I think, more than what he asked. He asked for $975. Yeah. So, I could go with either one. Having been there now that I saw the land, I wasn't so sure at first. And I could have done this the other night, but I waited because I did want to take the time to drive by just to check it out. And I agree that it's not very usable. It's really not usable land. Mm-hmm. So I don't know how everybody feels about that. I'm okay with the $987,400, but I don't know what everybody else thinks.
I could do either one.
Is there any comps?
No, because
Where's the 987,400?
it comes from dropping his land value to 80% good
Okay.
and then adding the house value and that other building value back in. That's where that comes from.
So many numbers flying around, I can't keep track.
There's really not a lot of comps. I could find comps for houses, but not on that property.
80
It's really an ugly piece of property, I gotta say.
Yeah, no, that is a problem with that property.
80 just seems such a big drop. You see what you're saying on the front yard, maybe you could.
And the side too. He's got no side yards either.
Look at it.
Driveway's on a hill. The picture really doesn't do it justice. If you're really there, you can really see. And that's why I went by, because I'm like, how bad can it really be? But it was bad. And the fact that the yard is short, because he's on that corner, doesn't get much property. It's like they jammed the house in on whatever flat land they could use and then have a little bit of a yard left.
Right behind Sasco, he paid $860 in 2006, even though that was 2006. Paid $860, that's in for $9.
$950, I think. Or
$975.
$975.
But you're suggesting 9.
I'm suggesting $987,400 at Granton Park.
It must have been a no-show.
Oh, yeah.
Your notes on there.
Oh, and it's like facing out too, so you just see everything down there.
Yeah,
What's
it sits like
by St. Anthony's.
Yeah, by St. Anthony's, yeah.
Yeah.
They did the best they could with
And
it.
Yeah.
it's kind of a pie, it's like a pie.
Yeah, it's a weird shape, it's like a
Yeah.
pie-shaped lot, and it just.
So what would that put the land value to?
The land value would be $631,200.
I'm sorry, I missed, there was a
I'm sorry.
conversations going on. What did you say?
She asked me what the land value would be if we
Make a
reduced
reduction
it.
for the-
I made the reduction at 80% good, and the land value would be $631,200.
Now, do you think that's a crazy reduction to 80% good? I
Not
know
with
it's a
that-
tough.
Not with that lot.
But you did 85 too.
I also did 85, and that
Which
takes
gets
us to $1,037,615. I honestly don't remember what the land was, because I lumped it all together. I should have separated that out, so I'd have to figure it out again, which only takes a
I
second.
know, I could do it too.
Only a second to do. 789, 900. Percent. 671, 415, not much of a difference.
Okay, so make a motion.
At the 85%.
Do you think?
Yeah, I think 80 is. There was like flooding and there was some
Okay,
crazy.
I'll make a motion that we grant in part at $1,037,615.
1,037,000.
$1,037,615, making the land value. We'd have to put a note to the assessor, I guess. Is that what we're doing?
Okay, what do you want me to say?
I don't remember. I mean, I don't care less. I could care less what we do with the assessor, but Peter, is that what you want?
Well, that's, we just have been putting it in a note just to let them, know.
Understand that we took it off the land.
We were thinking when we,
All right.
so.
So wait, what do you want
We
me to
can't
put?
make
in
In the notes, we would mention that the land condition factor would be 0.85.
Is what we're suggesting.
So the
Should be 0.85.
the motion is to go to 1,037,615.
Yep, all in favor.
Okay.
Thank you.
Opposed?
I'm gonna abstain because I
Okay.
snuck out for a minute. So
Okay, let's get rid of that. Get rid of that.
Okay, while we're on land, the next one is appeal number 161.
sorry.
150 or 61?
161. Greg and Camille Carrero, 999 Merwin's Lane, single-family house, town value, $2,250,500. Appellant looking for 1,780, 1,780,000.
What do you pay in 2023?
Well, we're getting there though. We feel the appraised market value should be in line with comparable sales backup provided. He did provide comps. The one that, first of all, let me just say this about the property. If you're looking online, you're probably seeing, it's not in here, let me see. I'm not looking online, but you're probably seeing a survey that he has. He filed. So I'm not looking at it, but it's not in here. Oh, yes, it is. Okay. The back of the property is conservation easement, which is a little bit different than wetlands. See those little circles in front of it? That's a fence, a stone fence that the conservation department puts up. You're not even supposed to walk in there. That's different from wetlands. You can walk on the wetlands, you just can't build on them. So he's got that problem. And then that other line, I'm not sure if that's a setback or not, it could be. And then he also has a septic system, because that's what you have up there. And I talked to the health department about it, because I'm looking to see how much of his land is really usable. The whole back isn't. But right now, he has 2 rows of leaching fields that take 90 linear feet each. That's what's currently there. When that system has to be replaced, which they all have to be at some point, could be years from now, they might be able to put the same system in. It doesn't take up all that much room. It does take up some. Or they'd have to put a different system in. As it stands now, if he were to apply for a pool or a tennis court, he would be denied. Because he has to show the town that he has a reserve area for a new septic system, that he need one. Because of the issues on the land, the Conservation Department will not grant, so that he'll be denied those applications. I'm sorry, the Health Department. The Health Department would deny him because they have to know that there's a place to put the septic system. And depending on the perk test and the soil, they don't know where they could put it. They can't say, well, just put it in the front, because we don't know if that'll be a good place to put it. So as it stands right now, what he has is that little bit of usable space, and that's it.
So, on the card, it says,
The conversation easement, conservation easement, and he also came in for the informal hearing and did get a reduction from it. And I think that they changed it to the easement grade of 90.
He also paid what he's asking for.
Yeah.
Now, here's the other story. I'm not saying we should grant the full amount, but here's the thing. I went on MLS and looked. The house went on the market, I believe, in 2012,
It looks like it was,
2013. It never sold. He is the first owner of this house. And they kept dropping the price. They took it off for a while, put it back on, and finally, he bought it.
First owner?
14, 15.
17,
Yep,
18,
yep.
19, 20, 21, yeah.
That's how many times I listed it.
well, it says 2014, it was a new
Yeah.
three-story.
but no one was buying it. They were
If you
saying,
look online, though, if you look at the pictures, you'll see that it's the same house.
But a company bought it in 2012.
and then built something on it, but they couldn't sell it
Right,
for 10 years.
for 10 years.
They listed it 6 times or whatever it was.
And I don't think that the sale was, I mean, I don't know for sure, but
They
my
didn't
guess
sell in
is.
COVID?
No, it didn't sell during COVID.
Why? Because of the
Because of the land. No, because of the land. You can't really do much. I mean, you can't, it's one thing to say, well, it's nice to have the land. But the other thing is, if you can't even walk on it, what's the point of having it? Now, these guys bought it, so they bought it. But they provided comps. And I thought that and look at the comps. The Stonewall comp. Which I marked as pretty good. The Hillbrook comp was another good one because Hillbrook does not have perfect ground either. Those houses up there on there usually have some issues with their land. So I look at it this way. Is it worth $1.6 million? No, it's worth more than that. But some things don't go up at the same rate as other things. This particular property is not one that I would say is a great candidate to go up 6% a year. Considering it took how many years to sell it in the first place?
Well, what if we even just did 1 year?
Yeah.
Yeah, do 1 year.
Well, didn't it,
6%.
I mean, on the field card, it does show that an permit was issued for a pool area. Maybe I'm just misunderstanding.
I don't know, he doesn't have a pool.
No, but the argument of, oh, I couldn't if I wanted to. Maybe you
Well,
can.
I don't know what they did, but the health department, Melissa from the health department told me that they would not approve it because they need to know that there's a place for the septic. And they can't say today there's a place and tomorrow there might not be that same place.
But didn't they grant the permit for the pool?
Well, I'm looking, wait a minute.
Yeah, they did.
Zoning,
And
conservation easement,
4 months ago, 5 months
fence
ago.
demolished.
Yeah, they granted it for $135,000 for a 20 by 40 in-ground swimming pool.
And she told me they wouldn't do it, so that's what I went with.
I mean, on here.
I'm not seeing that on this field card.
Yeah, here,
Oh,
or building
under
permit record,
permit.
I'm under looking,
1105, it's like the first one, right under permit ID.
There's 19.
permanent ID. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, well, that's not what she said they would do, so
Oh, shit, I just lost them. What did I do?
125.
What did you decide that there is a permanent?
Yeah, so there was, so it just in terms of how useless the land is, they said they couldn't do it because they had this issue with their septic, but like that might not be the case.
Maybe they wanted a bigger pool and they couldn't,
That's
but
an
they.
800 square, that's an 800 square foot pool.
That's
That's a
not
pretty
small.
decent pool.
No, I know, but maybe they proposed a bigger pool and they couldn't. So
I mean, how much bigger can you go?
Perfect size.
big.
So anyway, I
130,000.
guess he got his permission for his pool, so that's off the table, but I got that from them, so I was going with that.
What if you time adjusted the sale?
Just 1 year, it came to 1,886, 800.
I was thinking.
So like maybe 1,900.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1.9.
Okay,
I'm good with that.
I could do that.
okay.
I'd
So
like to make a motion that we grant the appellate
That's right.
in part, grant in part to 1,900,000 for appeal number 161.
all those in favor? Those opposed?
Abstain again.
Okay, next. This is number 280. Number 280. The address is 130 Rhoda Avenue. Owner is Susan Totora, single-family resident. There's an appraisal from Greg Lane. The town value is $2,685,367.
I have 357.
I'll see what's else. 300 and.
For the ask.
For the town.
You're right, it's 357. She must have put it
Wait.
wrong on here. I just looked at the field card.
Wait, what?
$2,685,357.
Okay, yeah.
Is the town,
That's the
Okay.
town's value, and she would like to go to $2,425,000. Okay. Greg Lane did the appraisal. Let me see what I said about the comps. I thought the comps were good. The adjustments were appropriate. He does his time adjustments on every one of them. He picked Carlin Drive, Birch Road, and Eunice, all
right in there, yeah, it's off of Carlin.
That's all,
isn't
yeah,
it?
yeah. Lally Boulevard and Lally Boulevard was his last one. He made, like I said, he made the time adjustments, he made the other adjustments. I don't see a reason to question this appraisal. I'm good with it. Anybody have any questions?
Yeah, and Eunice they even had that up to like 226. Yeah. I'm good with
And
it.
there are 2 sales on Rhoda, right? I mean, okay. Okay, whatever.
I make a motion that we grant I make a motion to grant the appellant's requested value of $2,425,000. All in favor?
All right.
Next. Bill number 402. 355 Lally Boulevard. David Roseman is the owner. The town valued it at $1,330,501. And he wants to go to 1 million even. This is another appraisal done by Greg Lane. Okay, he had 3 good comps. Comp number 3, he used it, because I think that one was a little bit different address I wasn't crazy about, but he used it because it was one of the only 2 bedrooms. This is a 2-bedroom Cape. Oh yeah, that one was on Millard Street, which I didn't think was that great, but it was 2-bedroom, and so he wanted to use that one, which, let's see, he made his time adjustments like he always does. They're all in the same, pretty much same, fairly similar conditions.
Are the things that are highlighted on here, was that you or him?
I think he highlighted, I might have highlighted it when I was talking to him.
Okay, just curious.
I probably did.
You got his little 2-bedroom.
Birch. Yeah, it's just a 2-bedroom Cape. So. And that's what he found. The one on Birch was a 3-bedroom. So he used Millard, same area. He's on another one on Birch, that's also a 3-bedroom. So I have no issue with this appraisal. They're all average condition. I have no questions about this. Anybody questions? No? Okay. I make a motion that we grant the appellant's value at $1 million. All in favor?
I wasn't listening, so I can't.
Yeah, I'm gonna abstain.
Wait, so only 3 for it?
Wait, I'm sorry.
This is ridiculous.
I got distracted.
Yeah,
Yeah, we need more than 3 of those.
Are you voting, Neil?
I need 1 second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me 1 second too.
Okay. Okay, let's give you a second.
It's a 2-bedroom Cape.
Right, remember, this is a 2-bedroom Cape.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm good
Yeah,
to.
I'm good with it. I was just
So we better, let's revote.
everything else,
I
yeah.
make a motion that we grant the appellant's value of $1 million. All in favor?
Opposed?
Yeah, I'm.
Okay, okay.
You know, okay. All right, appeal number 545. George, and I'll spell the last name, CHKHEIDZE. Address is 77 Dwight Street. Town value is $1,152,434. He wants to go to a value of $800,000. He has a professional appraisal by an independent appraiser, constructed on 2/17/26. Valued the property at $800,000. See attached. Okay, here's the appraisal. Where are we now? We've got
77 to what?
got stuff. Yeah, this is a very poorly constructed
Oh, gosh.
contemporary.
This, you can't even call this.
It's a mess.
Not a Cape.
It's not a Cape. It's contemporary,
These are
and it's ugly to boot.
hideous.
I sold one of these. They're right next to each other.
Listening in.
I know, these
Actually, I think I might have sold this one. I'm not sure, but it was a long, long time ago. There were 2 of them right next to each other. There were 2 like that down there. So if he's not going to find other contemporaries like I can tell you right now, because they're not there. So use Paul Place, Old Field Road, Nichols Street. think that's all I used.
Cut off.
Well, that's cut off. You want to see the real one?
Yeah. Well, we got it's just the edge, but I got it.
They did not, this appraiser did not use time adjustments because he said all the comparable sales are in the fairly recent. Adjustments reflect local market trends, condition and values are all
Is
sales
127,
utilized.
is 127 Paul a house?
What?
Is 1727 Paul a house?
127, Paul.
Yeah, is it a house? Is there a house there?
It must be because it says it's an average condition, 3 bedrooms, 1 bath. Unfinished basement. No central air, 1-car garage. Yep, it's a house.
On the field card, it shows a vacant lot.
Oh, that was that yellow cape that they tore down and put up new construction.
Okay.
That sold in the base valuation here for $735.
And it says
you
it's
go.
1,000 square feet.
I know, it's so weird. It actually says it's 4,000 square feet.
Oh, so then they must have done it over. So that field card's like brand new, like today's information, and this appraisal was done, for purposes of this appeal, so it would have been done.
Having sold one of these houses, it could have been this one many years ago, and seeing what it was like then, I can't imagine that it looks any better. They look any better now.
What, 127 Paul?
What?
Or the subject.
I have subject property.
Well, wait, so to be fair, when did 127 Paul close? Because he said he didn't do time adjustments because everything was recent. But right now, there's a 4,000 square foot house on there.
May of 25.
So for 735, so is that the people this company, so the company bought it, knocked it down.
So basically paid $735 for the land.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, okay.
All right, so
Yeah, wait,
Which
one
is good to
second, I'm just
remember.
curious.
735. For the land.
Yeah, I think the 750s is a good number for down there.
Yeah.
for his house?
No, I'm saying for land down there. I hate when I see
Oh.
like 1.3 million and I'm like, I just don't see that.
Actually, and also the town has this house, the house valued at 105,700. There is no way
No.
that's worth that. It is a junk. It's a mess. Surprised it's still
There
standing.
was 48, Dwight, that looks like that sold for land only in May of 24 for 885. So same exact lot size.
I mean, even if you took 127 Paul, the lot size is smaller, but whatever, not that much smaller. If you just took that lot of 735 and you add back in the house of 110, you get 845.5.
Right, but I don't think that house is worth 110.
Really?
Do you?
Find out.
No.
No.
No, the house almost has negative value. Just costs money to tear it down.
Yeah, I was going to
Yeah,
say
good
that
point,
before,
good
but I
point.
didn't want to bring it up. Thank you for saying that. Yes. It's
The house has like negative value because it costs money to tear it down.
It's probably 25,000 to tear it down. I don't even know what it is.
At least.
115 sold on 10/31/25. It's 0.165.
Where?
115 Dwight.
115 Dwight, and I mean, that land is appraised at, $1,041,934.
What's wrong with the house? That's a cute house.
Trust me, Monique, I swear to God, it is not a cute house.
I mean, there's a Range Rover in front, so someone bought it. I mean, the windows are really nice, the doors and garage, there's a skylight, the attic space.
Isn't that nice?
115 Dwight, was that like a redone?
Oh, they
Nice
took
house.
down walls, so there's a room off the back, there's an addition to that house, and yeah, that was really, really, really cute.
Again, the land there, I mean, they're only appraising the home at 168. It's the land.
Right.
You put that home in another place, like in New Mexico or something, it might look more appropriate.
Yeah.
Sell for more.
Vibe with the neighborhood.
Yeah.
I like it.
Maybe so.
I mean, it's dated based on the pictures
It's,
and just the kitchen needs, yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
It's and they're kind of,
It's in a time warp.
Well,
kind of like, they're grungy in there. It's the only word I can come up with.
And the 115 Dwight is a lot bigger too, 2164 square feet.
All right, so what's the motion?
So the motion is to grant the value that the appraiser came up with. I don't,
To what?
800,000.
Okay, all those in favor? Those opposed? Okay.
And we're gonna screw up with those. Okay, the next one is appeal number 614. And the address is 615 Roland Road.
Oh, that's funny how that worked out.
Yes, isn't it? The owner is Andrew, it's actually Andrew in English, Pekarsky. We've heard his name before. So, more than 50% of this property is in a non-buildable elevation due to the flood risk, and will require variances in order to bring it to code.
Okay, so he's
He's like, he's near Alice DeZenzo.
He's what?
He's near, well, I'm just referencing somebody else that I don't know if we did her appeal yet, but she was here. I don't know who's heard her, but she comes back every 5 years because they keep taking her discount away. But it's the same kind of a thing. There's certain houses on Rowan Road where the land in the back is like too low, and the town will not let you fill it in. Now, people around them have filled it in, which caused more trouble for the people that didn't fill it in, because then it floods. Okay.
So this is really about his
It's
land.
really about his land, yep. Now, he paid
A lot.
in 1025, he purchased it for $550,000.
I have
That's what he says,
690.
but that's what he says, but I'm gonna look because his numbers aren't always correct, because I heard several of his appeals.
690.
Andrew Pekrowski, yeah, there he is, yeah.
Bought it in 2000.
Says it's an unqualified sale, I don't know why.
He bought it in 2014.
You know
He
what?
bought it in
I
2014.
am looking at the wrong field.
Yeah, it's passed down from a company.
And how much?
Well, it sold in 2014 for
We don't, it doesn't say.
690. No, I'm sorry, 2012 was 690. 2014, it doesn't say. But he said he paid $550 for it. Which doesn't surprise me, because, like I said, the back of the property, you can't really use it. And because we've had this problem with another house, only like a door or two down, a couple of doors down from this one, I know that that's an issue with the land. And what did I say we could do with him? And he's got that, part of the problem with the land is the assessment of the land by the town. The appraisal says he's got that thing on it again, that BP2 thing.
Is that a beach code?
Yes.
Okay.
So,
Oh, because Roland has access, there's a private beach that they have access to.
Fair Acres.
Yeah, right, that's what it is.
Where is that beach?
It's not like a real, I mean, it's like, it's a strip of land that takes you to the beach.
You got a key to a gate.
You have a key to a gate, you walk on the sand, it's a narrow
To go to
strip.
what? Penfield Beach?
To go to, yeah, basically.
Like, yeah, I mean, there's like a little strip that's like beyond
Takes you
Penfield.
to it.
That's like a couple of the
It's not really a
strips.
private,
Okay, so they get
it's like a
hit-
private walkway to get to the
They get
beach.
hit with the neighborhood code and then a location adjustment on
Right.
top of it.
Yep.
So really, they're getting hit with 3.7, right?
And I think that.
Yeah, and I think that that's just,
That's
it's not right.
crazy. That's crazy. Right, because 2.3 plus 1.
More than that, actually, I think it's 1.4 on top,
Right?
2.35.
Yeah, you're right, you're right.
It's like compounded.
So what I would like to do, I'd like to be bold,
990 seems like,
and I would like to get rid of that BP code.
Where does that put it?
I forgot. BP code.
Because, where's?
Oh, yes, I do know. The land would be 993,722. And then the BP code brings it up to the 1391211. It's a little bit more. Then, so it's actually,
Up to what?
it brings it up to the town's value, basically. If we got rid of the BP code and just used the land value the way he did it, up to there, up before you get to that BP code, it comes out to, I believe, 993,722. And by the way, quickly in your head, you can see that that little code, that's what's the big deal? It makes a difference of 377,000.
You got 993, 722, right?
993,722 is what I got. What'd you get, Neil? Same?
Same thing.
I got 1106, 722. You had to add back in the house.
Oh, yeah, just for the layout.
Just the layout.
Just the
layout.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
So, and then let me see, did I add that house back in?
What code is she talking about?
Yeah,
If you're looking on the
993.
field card,
722.
when you look on the section, on the first page of the field card, where it says, the bottom section says land line valuation section.
Okay,
Are you there?
now I am.
It shows that it's a single-family residence
Yeah, there.
in Zone A. Then it gives the land units, the square footage, your acreage, right? But they do it by square footage.
Right there.
Neil, did you add the houses back
So
in?
what they do is they multiply that land unit, your square footage there, by
22,
a
right?
unit price that they say is about $35 a square foot, right? And then based on where if you have conditions and whatnot, they take things off. But the neighborhood adjustment for being down there, they multiply that number, so if this were somewhere else, it wouldn't cost that. But because it's in that neighborhood, they multiply that by 2.35, and then they have an additional adjustment because of that sidewalk, I guess, of another on top of that 1.4%, 140%,
But you keep
really.
multiplying.
Keep multiplying, and so that's why the land gets up
They get
to,
up to 1,391,000.
You just keep on multiplying, yeah.
Oh, my.
okay.
They start
What
at a high
number did you
unit.
get? I just want to make sure we got the same number.
1106, 722.
Okay. So I'd like to make a motion to grant the appellant's request in part to a value of $1,106,722.
Okay.
All in
They
favor?
don't- Well, I mean, so we're talking about Roland Road here, right?
Yeah.
I
Yep.
mean, there are many sales on that
Mm-hmm.
road for in 2 million range. So I mean, obviously, it's a desirable place to live.
Roland Road is a desirable
You
place.
had
to
a
live.
house that was worth 2 million.
Yeah, if you- yeah, if you-
There,
yeah.
New construction.
But people who, have, how much is this land? He's got 0.28 acres. I mean, here's Roland Road, 800, that's sold for, it has 0.145. I know it's different homes, but, almost 3 million. Another one about the same size, property sold for 2.7. Another one, a little smaller property, almost sold for 2.7. Another one, for 2.3. I mean,
All new construction.
well, okay, I mean, but.
What's the land on those?
I mean, those,
But if you do the formula, it comes out right.
well, but people are willing to pay.
But also
Like,
like
Right? People are willing to
Right,
pay.
so if you want to put up a $3 million
Dollar
house on
the
this
land is worth a
property,
little over $1 million.
that's
So
what
what-
we
so
got them
what-
at 1.1.
But also
So
like
what did the land sell for on?
I'd have to.
Well, I've been looking and it's not,
So what about 235 Roland, sold for $1,250,000? The lot size is smaller and the house is similar in size.
So they have the issue of that land in the back, that low spot in the back.
I mean, they're really close. 235 compared to 615.
$235 compared to $650. What does that
He
mean?
needs the addresses.
Yeah.
He
Oh.
says they're close in distance.
Um,
And now it's sold for 1.25 and we're saying we're going below that.
no, because they're different blocks. I mean, 230.
That's it, yeah, you're right. That's,
You're a few houses away from Paulding. And
that's up higher, so yeah, that's
Alice
different.
is all the way down.
Wouldn't that be
Would that be less desirable further
More
from?
desirable.
Yeah, and when the flooding that takes place is down past Edward,
Which is where this is.
yeah.
But going up Roland is less desirable, right?
No, I mean up toward like the Old Post
Old
Road.
Post Road, yeah.
And that's where 235 is, and that's sold for 1.25.
Wouldn't closer to the beach be more desirable?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, technically, you would think that closer to the beach is more desirable, but if the land is worse, then no, it's not. In new construction, if somebody took the time to build something there for 3 million and dealt with the issue of the land, yeah, it would be very desirable to live there. No problem. But that's just the way it is right now with that land condition. It's gonna come up again. So, No.
Let me see this field card. So you're suggesting we put his land at 993?
No. Oh, yes, his land at 993,722.
And this land is 1.1.
Right. And that's further up.
Yeah, he doesn't have the flooding for that,
Okay.
the one further up.
And what is our guy? What's our guys? What's our address?
It is,
615 Rowan.
615.
Okay, I've got it. Okay, so they're about the same sizes. Okay, all right. Yeah, all right, so they're about the same size lots.
yeah, but we're asking to go below that house.
I know, but this one has an issue in the yard and I don't see any condition factor on it.
And
It won't, because it won't have that issue.
Yeah, and I've seen
Yeah.
Alice's, it's bad. She's got Lake Roland in her backyard.
Yeah.
So like 614 Roland is across the street, I guess. Do they have those same issues or
I
only
don't know
on
if they
one
do.
side of the
I don't
street?
think they have it on that side.
we
It's
don't
just
think
on that
complain
one
about that.
side,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, what,
Oh,
633
Nice
Roland, which would be on the same size, right? Same side, no, it can't be that far down. Sold for 188 in 2021, and that,
33.
Was it a small cape like that?
same land, I'm just looking at the land, land value. I mean,
It's not a cake, but
If the whole sale price was 1.8 and change, which I guess that's what I'm hearing.
I'm sorry, 633 Roland?
yeah, but it's a lot nicer
633,
of a house.
yeah.
You mean in 21?
Yeah, so it's sold for that. So I'm just saying, it's, that land currently, I mean, I know we're debating the
Yeah,
appraisal.
it's at 1.4.
Right,
I just-
with no conditions.
But we're talking about a
Appraisals are
3,800 square foot house.
No, I
four
think
bedrooms. Right, but I mean, you can't just look at the number.
Right, because
and
when
say,
it's sold in-
land.
When it sold in 2021, that land wasn't valued at $1.4 million. It is now, right? So that wasn't the value of the land then.
But they also don't have a condition for the flooding.
Right, they don't have that issue with the land, the problem with the back of the property.
You don't think compared to the appellants, they're 633 is not far from 615.
Well, they paid $750 for that lot in 2015, just so you know. Maybe it wasn't a lot, it might have been a cape at that point. They might have lived in it.
I
A
mean,
lot of these were raised after Sandy, so.
And some of the people over there don't have the issue with that back of the yard like that because they went ahead and filled it in without the town's permission. Other people didn't, and they won't because they can't get permission to fill it in. The town won't give it to them. So they end up with the problem in the back. And the fact that people filled it in makes their property worse.
So the
So they're on the low
633 Roland, when they bought it for 1.8, the value of the land was 780.
Okay.
So, I don't know. What it was.
No, it's just, the
I'm
value
just saying,
of
we were
yeah.
talking about, well, we don't know what the land was worth or whatever, so it was 780,
780.
last reval, right?
I mean, I don't think $900, almost $1 million for the land is cheap.
Yeah, I'm not like that upset about 993, it's almost $1 million.
Almost $1 million.
7,000 shy of it.
Right.
It's not like it's 600.
Yeah, I mean, and if you go by your third rule, there's no house, I mean, there's one house on Roland Road that even approaches $3 million.
Yeah,
There you go.
all right, so.
So I think it's time to move forward. We spent enough time on this. I'm going to make a motion that we grant the appellant's requested value in part to a total of $1,106,722. And we're doing that for this assessor's note is that by removing that extra location adjustment of BP2.
Extra location.
Adjustment
Oh,
of
I
BP2.
think that. timing.
DC2?
Yep, that's what it's for. All in favor?
Opposed?
Passes nay. Now we have bill number 617.
647.
617, 67 Carlin Drive. I'll spell the name. First name is Malgorzata. Last name is Pekarsky, same as the last person.
Same person?
It's the wife, I think.
Oh.
It's the same family. Town value is $2,829,366. He's requesting a value of $1,750,000. Now, his reasoning, I'm not really sure, I couldn't verify this. He's saying that his home is not newly constructed. It was not newly constructed in 2018, and that it's incorrect on the field cards. A permit was pulled for an addition. I checked with building. It was a permit pulled for an addition, not for a rebuild. But the field card, I don't see where it says it's new. It says that he elevated the dwelling, which he would have had to do in 2018 in order to add on or do anything to it.
I mean, he came in for the informal and there was no change made to.
Well, I don't care about that because they're useless.
I don't care about that either, but this house
Yeah.
does not look like a $1.7 million house.
However, he did provide comps, so at least have to look at those.
It's on a quarter acre. That's pretty big down there.
Yeah, he's on a quarter acre. Let's see now. 81 Carlin,
Yeah, I've seen this house. It's nice.
5,000 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, 11 rooms, sold on March 1st of 25.
81 Carlin did?
81 Carlin.
I don't show a sale till 2005.
I'm sorry, no, my mistake. I put that, it's not the date, it's the way I do the bedrooms and bathrooms. I made a mistake, so. Okay, 81 Carlin, that's valued at $1,753,000. It's a larger lot and it also has a pool. 97 Carlin is appraised at $2,051,000 with a larger lot. That house was also lifted.
These are just looking
These
at
are just,
appraisals,
these are just
not
looking at appraisals.
sales. Okay.
Wait. You're saying
What's that number again?
81 Carlin is valued at what?
He has here
Oh,
$1,753,000.
that's, yeah.
And then he has something on 24 Fairfield Beach Road, valued at $1,845,000. It's got a pool, it's closer to the beach, but it is a smaller home than his. And then 133 Myron, which is a larger lot, and the house is 3,553 square feet. That is valued at $1,978,000. It's a similar size and lot to his. It's got better water access, whether or not that's true. It's a little better, it's not that much better. Let's see. I'm sorry, wait, that was 133 Myron. Then he's got 130 Myron, which is the one I was just talking about. It's got a better water access, and that's listed at, that's appraised at $1,601,000. So,
Yeah, I mean, he's coming out much higher than
those, yeah.
Edwin Carlin because of the depreciation. They have him as a 2018 build with 5% depreciation.
And it wasn't a 2018 build. Well, it was redone, so there is new stuff, but it's not a new build.
I guess it was enough of a redo that they're saying it's only 5% depreciated.
Why didn't he give any sales comps?
That's what they're saying. I'm not saying that that's right. I'm just saying that's how I interpret the field
117
card.
Carlin sold in the base valuation year for 2.4.
So that doesn't really help his case.
I know, right?
So I think that,
I
Other one
just
sold
don't,
in,
I don't like this.
July of 24 for 2.5, other one 2.5. You know, then those are even older.
And actually, the 117 Carlin, that's a good comp for him because that wasn't an entire new build either. That was an expansion.
What was the
what
address?
about 97 Carlin at
117 Carlin.
What about 97 Carlin at $2,051,000, which the lot is bigger, but that house is also lifted. So 97 Carlin.
Well, that's not a sale.
Well, that was 20.
20.
I don't like this one.
Yeah, it's too big of a jump even.
And then also at 126 Harlan, that sold in 24, 2.5. I think that's pretty high.
That was 2.5.
That was Susan. Oh, that was Mary?
My wife was having
Oh,
to
yeah.
drop it off.
That was nice. I see him more around 2.4, 2.5.
Yeah, I would too.
I think he's around
I
2.5.
think he's a little high. I don't think he's nowhere near what he's asking by any means.
No.
But I think that,
That's the
2.4,
last
2.5.
two sales,
Yeah,
so right
yep.
in that.
Yep.
I mean, 126 Carolina. 2.5. I'm more comfortable with 2.5.
Yeah,
Yeah, I could do
yeah,
2.5.
I'm okay with that.
I mean, he was over 2 million in the last reval. Why is he asking 1.7?
Right.
Good
point.
The whole day was like I did.
Wants to see if it'll stick.
Yeah, exactly. It hurt.
Don't ask, don't get.
I think so
Right.
too.
The audacity.
Make a case. I mean, we made it for him.
I know, that's true too. You know, I hate that. All right, well, let's move it. We gotta move. Let's vote.
I don't mind.
All right, let's make
So
a,
I'll make a motion that we grant the appellate's value in part to $2,500,000.
all in favor. All opposed. Okay.
Okay. All right. I think that is it for now. Let me just make sure I didn't miss any. Nope, I didn't miss any. We'll do this one again.
Okay.
Again.
Who's up?
You ready?
I'll go.
Next victim.
All right. This appeal is number 905, and the address is 430 Morehouse Lane in Southport.
I love that street.
The property owner is Carol Italiano Quantal. The town has her valued at $3,036,900. She's asking to go to $2,271,880. So there were, it's an interesting street because there's several things that have been going on that house. Her land went up 143%. Half of it is a conservation easement with a bridle trail that is, she said, is not maintained at all. And a couple of things on her field card were wrong. She said the patio was built in 2000, and they said the field card said it was built in 2014. It's actually built in 2007. The generator is valued at 10,000. She said they installed that before 2006. But
Wait, what? It says the house was built in 2014?
Patio.
Oh, patio, sorry.
she said they've upgraded her land from a 9 to 11 with no improvements. So her comps are right on her street, 325 Morehouse, a brand new construction with the pool, spa, outdoor kitchen, A+ grade. Wait a minute.
Modern.
Yeah, modern, and it's appraised at 2,677,900.
But not a sale, right?
Right.
Sorry,
Three.
I'm not trying to sound. Just organizing.
No, you're right. And 330 Morehouse was sold in June of 24, sold for $3 million. And that's, again, around that same 6-bedroom, 5.5 baths, 6,000 plus square feet.
Sold for what again?
That's sold for $3 million.
She's going 2-2.
And, yeah, and
I have a comp for her too.
so she has no condition factor on her property for the easement. Yeah, for the easement and the conservation easement, bridle trail. So I took a look, and I mean, her land went up 143%. I took a look at 80% and 75%. And also 459 Morehouse is on 8+ acres. And they have conservation noted on their field card, and they're appraised at, my notes should be better here. Let me find it on the field card for.
2.85.
Anyway, I did some, if you look at the properties, like 325 is a spectacular house. That was the brand new one, and that's like one of those smart houses, and everything in there is just like blow you away. It was very, very modern, really cool house. And then here it is, 459. The 459 house was all rebuilt because it was a fire. They had a fire.
That's the one I sold?
That one?
I can't remember, I don't think so.
It's not a sale, I don't think. 459?
Yeah, and that's appraised, and that's all brand new, and that's appraised for 2.8. They've got her at 3 million, and she's had no improvements. She went from a grade B to a grade A, no improvements. So anyway, I just took a look at her land and brought her down to 80% and on the land because of the conservation easement, and then the other piece is 50% already, and that brought her down to 8% with the land. And, hold on. I think that brought her down to 2,564.
So so the house right behind her, 200 Jessica Lane, sold for 2.9. And it's a smaller house, and it sold for 2.9. Would have similar land factors. I feel like she's good at 3, especially with that sale.
Well, not with, I mean, when you look at the other houses right on her street, no. The 330 Morehouse is appraised for 2,275, even though it sold for 3 million.
Well, I mean,
That's currently appraised at 2,275. It sold for 3 million in '24, but the town has it appraised for 2,275. And that had a new addition. That's a grade, an A minus grade. 6-bedroom, has more acreage than she does, 2.8 acreage, more than she has, and she can't even use all of her. She's got that bridle trail on it.
they're both, oh, I see.
Unless this is a mistake, 459 Morehouse Lane is appraised at 2.8. They say they have 8 acres of property there.
Yes, correct.
So how could we
Correct.
possibly agree that the 2-acre subject is worth 3 million?
Exactly,
8 acres in Southport.
yeah.
200 Jessica Lane, I think, is a really amazing comp.
But why go to another street? Or why don't we just
Behind
look
her.
right? But you got comps right here on her street.
But they're not sales, except for 330 Morehouse. I mean, the other ones didn't sell. So only one comp we're going off of when we can add in.
I have no problem using a house next door on either side, across the
Yeah.
street, whatever. If those houses are in better condition and have more acreage and are far less valued far less than the appellants, I have no problem
Yeah, it's her
comparing
neighbor.
her to that too. I mean, she shouldn't be at 3 million. The two that And we just mentioned the 459 and the 330 and 325 was brand new.
I mean, 330 did.
They're all in that 26,
8.
22, yeah.
I mean,
You have to create the same amount as
How is 8
3
acres
million.
exactly the same value?
Correct. That's gotta be, they must have made a mistake.
The one that's got the 8 acres, did you look at the land on that? They have the land appraised at $1,256,000 and it's 8 acres.
Yeah, and they don't have,
How could that be?
and they don't have that easement on it.
Right, and her land is valued just below that, $1,039,000. She went up 143% on the
That's
land.
not, no, we can't. I mean,
I know I'm talking about 200.
8 acre property also went up, like, close to 150% too. That's what, I guess they did that to the whole neighborhood.
I mean,
Um,
200 Jessica Lane sold in May of 2025 for 2.9, and we have it appraised at 2.7. But that's a real sale. I mean,
is it all redone?
theoretically, that the appraisal should go up, right? But for the same case of 330 Morehouse, I mean, it sold for 3, and we have it at 2.2. I mean, they should kind of count their blessings the fact that they're not 3.
What is this appeal?
905.
I mean, I think 330 Morehouse should be closer to 3. And even 200 Jessica Lane should be closer to 3.
Luckily, you're not the assessor.
Well, why?
Well, it's a rare case where
The sale prices.
they assessed something low.
Yeah.
They being.
The assessor division or the assessor's office.
Yeah, it's lower than the sale. Both of them.
Right.
I can't think of a good reason why that would be.
Because they're not looking at the individual sales, they're looking at, the trend.
Those
They have
trends.
their formula that they use.
I just think she's way out of whack.
Yeah, I don't think
Not
she-
be
yeah, I
3
don't think
million,
she's 3
when
million.
everybody around her that's in better condition and has more acreage, that one house, is lower than she is.
So what do you come to? if
You know,
adjust the
she's
land?
asking for 2271.
The only thing
I brought her up to 2564 with an 80% reduction on her land.
80% reduction?
No,
I'm sorry,
20%.
at 0.80 is what I meant, 20%.
Because they only gave her. Is this the subject? Oh, so this person
Those
has,
houses
Subject is
on her
330
street.
visit to Jessica.
this person has the easement on it. And you're saying ours, the subject doesn't?
Right.
Huh. All right, so what happens, because
Wait,
this,
which one has the easement?
459.
459, and it's a significant,
my
it's
God,
more
look at-
than what you're asking,
Which one was that on Jessica Lane? that you were
right? It's a
talking about?
25% adjustment.
Conservation
Yeah,
easement.
Jessica Lane, did you see it?
Yeah,
It's gorgeous.
yeah, it was.
So was the appellant.
She's saying she didn't do updates.
No, she said she hasn't done anything in.
This was a gated entrance.
Yeah, I just want to say.
0.25 on the
too,
excess.
I just want to say too, though.
Oh, you're
Everyone had
right.
the opportunity to correct their field card. Everyone had that opportunity, and if they chose not to do that, then why are we then doing that? Like them coming in and saying, oh, well, this was not built in 2014 or whatever.
You're right, because
Well,
we denied other people
But
the other
like
night
I
for that.
said, I've heard numerous people say that they came into the assessor's office and they were told by the office, file an appeal.
There's a big pool.
All right.
Beautiful fireplace.
And then I've heard that every night, somebody saying that, so I believe, yeah. All right, so what are we saying?
We need to work on customer service.
Yes.
That's why the 8 acres is the same value, because they took all the excess.
Yeah, the
and
60, you're
gave
absolutely
it-
right.
And reduced it to 25%.
That's sad.
Why?
Because of the conservation easement, the bridle trail.
Oh, you know why, Nate? That's not it, Neil. In this case, that's a AAA zone, the same as Greenfield Hill.
Yeah,
So in Greenfield Hill, in a AAA zone, that's what he does to the excess acreage.
But it says notes, it says conservation
Yeah, he
easement,
did.
trail easement.
it's almost 6.5 acres, that's why the numbers are the same.
Because they're valuing
Yeah, they're
that
not
excess
really-
land at
right.
$220,000.
They have 6.5 acres at 200 grand, so that's
Yeah.
why, I don't
This
know.
house on 200 Jessica Lane sold for 2.9 in 25. There's no way that house could be 3.3.
2025.
2025, yeah. Mm-hmm. No way.
So.
It's not 2.2.
So, no, but I'm saying
So I'm good with what you're.
564.
Okay,
I'm good with that.
All right, I'll make a motion that we approve this appeal in part to a value of $2,564,000. All in favor? All opposed? Okay. All right. Oh, I
Yeah,
forgot.
replace the thing.
And this is, I forgot, this next one is 941, and this is also 279 Morehouse Lane. The appellant is David and Elora Swedler.
Yep.
All right, the town has some value.
He invented swims.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
You know those shoes that like all the
Yeah.
boys prep wear?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
He's taking a little bit of a hit this year.
Um,
say it again?
Nothing.
They used to live, even they like that style house because they used to live on Fairfield Beach Road, that white house with the gate, and the pool on the beach, like, or they were one of the first, very like modern like that.
All right, so, let's see, this one, the town has been valued at $3,976,900, and they're asking to go to $2 million.
I have 3.1, 2 million?
What's that?
It was originally, but then he slashed it and it says
million?
2.
Yeah. Now, I will say they did pay $2,926,500 in 2020. So, they want, the town has them just under 4 million.
Wow.
This, she gave a bunch of comps, but I think with this, the best thing was, if you look at it says argument 2, appraised value per square foot is dramatically higher in comparables. 279, Morehouse, the appellant's property is appraised at 765 per square foot, and 325, which we just talked about that, they're appraised at 441 square feet per square foot. Everybody, well, that's the only one on Morehouse that he used. He used, some other ones, Hull Farm Road, Jessica Lane, which that's the one you used. Maybe it was a different one on Jessica.
No, that's the same one.
That's the one, 200.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that beautiful house is valued at 520 per square foot. So if you looked at that price per square foot and applied the same price per square foot to 325 Morehouse house, it comes to 2290. I don't think, I certainly don't think he should be anywhere close to where he's asking to go to, since he paid 2.9 in 2020. I'm a little stuck on this one as to where to put him.
Even if we did, then he can't come back.
Yeah,
And that's a big ask.
well, yeah, the house is so cool, and it's that smart house. Everything in there is just incredible.
Yeah.
It doesn't surprise me that he paid that much for it, because that was like a state-of-the-art kind of house. But even if you just see the average, increase.
I can't think of What was the modern house that we looked at too in the last one?
What's that?
What was that modern house that we looked at for the last one?
This is it.
Oh, that was this one.
No, I'm
No,
sorry,
that
no,
was
sorry,
another
sorry, no. The other one, yeah, that was, that one, I'll tell you in a minute.
345, I don't remember, I think.
325. 325, yeah, no, 325 is the modern one, yeah. I mean, this is kind of modern too, but it wasn't like the smart house.
Yeah. I just can't think
Actually,
of another
I-
modern.
What did they pay for that?
Well, that
Oh,
doesn't.
yeah, no, they built it, yeah, they built it. So, and 279 Morehouse, they paid, yeah.
I don't like.
I don't know how you feel about this. I mean, 3 million,
I don't think it should be at 4. I don't. But I also don't want to
Right.
put a number because then he can't come back. And he wants to go all the way down to 2. That's
I mean-
There's no way.
there's no way.
It's like he should have had an appraisal.
I know,
Shut up.
I know.
For sure.
I mean, he did all kinds of price per square foot and,
I see a lot
And
of
this is a
people-
situation where that would
Appraised
work,
value.
it really is, the weight of it is in his dwelling.
right.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not much for his lot.
True.
It's still it's so hard to compare two houses
I
on the
know.
dollar per square foot because
I
you
know.
just don't,
Yeah, and
because
here's
you're
the-
factoring everything into it.
an E, well, what is
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
What is that?
I don't really understand where those come
Colonial
from.
modern E, what does that mean? Is that better than A? Did he decide that A wasn't good enough and he had to go, there was nowhere to go higher, so he went the other direction? A grade E. I don't know.
I just have to say though, the idea that the neighborhood adjustment up here on Hulse Highway is lower than Belmont Street is insane to me.
Uh-huh.
Insane. I don't know what to do with this.
I was struggling with this, I will say. I mean, I'd be happy to give him 3.5.
I feel like we should be rejecting it and then having him come back with a better case. Because, I mean, even if he asked for like 3, like if his original ask was 3.1, I'd be comfortable going 3.5. But his ask is 2 mil.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm just disregarding that. But I mean,
Yeah.
we don't think he should be at 4 million.
No.
So, I mean, we can give him something.
He can still go to court.
Exactly.
No, I mean,
Oh yeah, if we
even if
accepted
we give him
it.
something, we're not cutting him off at the leg
Right.
or whatever that expression is. What is that expression? Cutting him off at the knees?
Knees.
Cutting him off at his leg. Okay, I mean,
There's at 15, I mean, I'm just
yeah.
telling you colonial modern, because that's what they're calling this, right?
Yeah.
15 Farland Drive.
Mm-mm.
No?
That's
Yeah.
the beach.
A whole different.
Right, well, I'm just talking about the home though.
Okay.
I mean, maybe that's, I'd have to look here, because
That sold for 4.1,
4.1.
4 million one.
Where they put the land on
I
that.
have to look here.
Well, the appraisal is way lower. It's at 3.3, but it's sold for 4.1.
Okay.
But they're appraised at 3.3.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 1.2.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. That's way lower.
Yeah. No, 15 Carolyn.
Well,
I could see 3.5.
I got to give him something. But, all right, well, then I'm going to make a motion
Okay.
that we grant this appellant's request in part to a value of $3,500,000. All in favor? All opposed? Oh, Paulette's not here.
Well, technically.
You can come
He's gonna
back.
be furious.
I mean,
Well, you can tell him we had it.
he should have had appraisal, and he asked for 2 mil.
I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah, if they don't know the way our process goes, if they think it's either a yes or a no, he had to assume that this couldn't be a yes. At 2
yeah,
million.
exactly.
3 million for it.
I don't know if I should keep going here.
I mean, I can go if you want.
You don't mind ties?
I don't care.
We can take why don't we take a little break, a 5-minute break? All right. Bio break.
Sounds good to me.
All right, this appeal is number 952, and the address is 442 Hulls Farm Road. The appellant is Alexander and Anush Schaefer. The town has him valued at $1,910,300, and he's asking to go to $1,658,000. So this appellant actually works for Markets Partners. He's a commercial appraiser. So you'll see it's not the same appraisal that we're used to seeing, but we've actually seen a couple of these before. His appraisal came out to 1,727,393, but to make it really simple, he bought this in 2023 for 1.6. If I time adjusted it, it brings it to 1,797,760, which is higher than he wants to go. But, you did ask for 1,658, but his appraisal came out at 1,727,393 with the comps that, I should clarify, with the comps that I thought he should use, because I eliminated some of the comps. But the comps that I thought he should use, they averaged to 1,727,393. But I think just time adjusting what he bought it for brings him to 1,797,760. So
Say that slower,
1,797,760. So I make a motion that we approve this appellant's request in part to $1,797,760. All in favor? Aye. All opposed? Okay. All right. This next one is number 948. And the address is 84 Merry Meet Circle. The appellants are Richard and Kimberly Sola. The town has them valued at $3 million. They're asking to go to 2.5.
I have $3,028,300.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, you're right. 3,028,300. Mm-hmm. Okay. So they bought this in, this is a 5-bedroom, six bathrooms, 3 half bathrooms, 8,714 square feet, 8,714 square feet. I don't know why anyone needs a house this big. Bought it in 21 for 1.87. She has, she looked at a couple of comps, 88 Merry Meet Circle, which is, of course, right next door, I believe. The current appraised value of that house is 2.498, and it's sold in 2023, and if you time adjust that, it comes to 2,134,000. And also they're appraised at just under 2.5. Also
88 Merry Meet, they're appraised at 2,766,000.
Oh, they are 7. Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought.
But your sale price of 1.9, 2023.
Oh, I know what it was. I'm reading my notes wrong. They were trying to sell this house for 2.8 million. It is now, that's what it is. It's now withdrawn. Here it is. Yeah. It's been on the market for 267 days. It started at 2.8 million. It's now down to 2.5 million. And that's what it was. It's withdrawn at 2.5 million. So
For
how long
88,
has it been at
88.
2.5?
I'd have to look that up. I mean, it started at 2.8, but it's been on the market for 267 days, and they've been lowering it.
88 you're talking about?
88 Merry Meet, yeah. So at 2.5 with no inventory on the market, I mean, like crazy no inventory, like 50, 60 houses in all of Fairfield, and it's still not selling. They're asking to go to 2.5. So I didn't think that was was terrible. I thought that was pretty, and they're pretty comparable houses.
Sometimes it's not.
Enter Wellington Drive, that was another comp, 30 Wellington, sold in August of 25 for 2.5. You know, the problem with these houses is they are so big.
Yep.
Right.
There's a very small buyer pool who wants a house that big.
Right.
And a lot of these houses, they were built in, you know, in the early 2000s and 2005. And they are dated. They just have a different look to them.
And a lot of times people don't want to buy a house that big. Or they want to build it that big, not buy it.
Yep. So, I mean, I thought those were two compelling arguments for that. One is a good sale, and the other one is a sale that is not, house that's not selling at the same price.
How much was Wellington again?
2.5. Yeah. So I'll make a motion, if anybody else says anything, I'll make a motion that we grant this appellant's value of $2,500,000. All in favor?
I mean,
All opposed? Okay. Any abstentions? Okay. All right.
Can you just explain to me, so when you say, you know, it's on the market, what does that mean? I mean, someone, you know, like how active can someone be on the market? I guess what I'm saying is like, you know, are they?
Are they allowed to show it?
Just
Yeah.
for sale, and then, you know, but can homeowners say, you know, I'm, you know, don't have people come by, or, you know, does that happen? Because all I'm thinking are some sellers difficult that they don't really want to sell, they just want to put it out there on the,
Yeah,
You know,
but I
on the market.
think the issue with these houses in the Ridge, like I said, it's a very small buyer pool for that
yeah, well, no, for that.
8,000,
right.
9,000 square feet. I haven't heard that.
Well, don't forget, though, too, the other thing is that if you put your house on the market and then you won't show it, if someone, and most people will, because it's a cutthroat business, if they complain to MLS, who we have to answer to,
Oh, yeah,
they make you remove it from the market.
yeah.
It gets withdrawn from the market. It's still under contract. They can't list with somebody else. And they can leave it like that till the contract runs out, or they can eventually put it back on. But you can't just leave it on there and not show it.
Sure.
And that does happen, and that's what the result is. They have to take it off.
Peter, are we supposed to have a camera on?
I don't think so.
Okay, so, did we call for the vote on this? Yeah, so I made
It was done.
Yeah, we voted.
Yeah,
We did.
oh,
We
okay,
did, yeah.
okay.
Nice one.
Whew. All right. This next one is number 2, the second people in.
Oh, number 2.
Yeah,
Number
number 2.
Just two.
And the address is 1177 Hillside Road. The appellants are Joshua Epstein and Melissa Healy. The town has them valued at $1,590,100, and they're asking to go to $1,200,000. This is a 300-year-old farmhouse. Built in 1725. It's a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,555 square feet on 2 acres. They do have a 1-car garage with a loft above it. They went up over 200%. And let me look here.
We got a reduction, I guess, a tiny one.
They did.
From the informal, yeah. So they gave comps at 179 Verna Hill, sold in January of 26 for 1.1. That was an old, 1885 built home. Another one I thought was good was, what is the year on that? I thought I looked that up. one on Dunham, I can't remember if that's an old one or not, 225 Dunham.
So in September 2025 for 1.3.
Right, but I was, the year of the house, I couldn't remember what that was.
Oh, 1952.
Oh, okay, maybe that's why. And then the one on Reading Road on the next page, 1711 Reading, that was an older home too, but I like that because that also has a barn, whereas this property has that garage with the loft on it. So the one on Reading had an outbuilding too. And that sold for $815, smaller, but
You.
1576 square feet. I thought those are pretty good comps. I mean, I think the land on this, their land went up 236%.
Now, they did get a change from the BAA in 2020, so, I mean, maybe it just reset and that's why it went up.
Yeah, well, that's been happening a lot. Yeah, so their dwelling went up 74%, even though she said they haven't done anything to it, but the land went up 236%, so.
I kind of really like 225 Dunham as a comp. And that sold for 1.3. And what are they asking for?
1.2.
I mean, the 1952 house is totally.
Yeah, I mean, theirs is a 300-year-old.
I grew up in a house like this. I can tell you that myself and my father, who restored it, like neither of us would pay anything. You'd have to pay us to buy it. No, they are. I mean, they cost a fortune to maintain if you want to keep it in its original style.
Something's always happening.
And some people really like that older
Yeah.
house. I mean,
Some people like tiny houses, some people like it.
Yeah.
yeah, Diane.
And not just that, but
Sound
in
old.
2020, they paid $775 for it. So if you time adjust that, you're like barely at you're a little over $1 million. So they're only asking to go to
They're all
1.2.
asked to go to 1.2.
Yeah.
That's a good point, yeah.
I mean, like I said, I'm good with the one, like with the other comp being at 1.3 and they're at 1.2.
But totally different age.
No, I know. I'm
Yeah.
just saying as a
Yeah.
comparison.
All right, so. I'll make a motion that we grant this appellant's request of $1,200,000. All in favor? All opposed? Okay. All right, let's see. Do I have notes here? Yes, I do. Okay, next one is number 5. We got the early birds tonight.
Got all the early birds, huh?
Yeah, yeah. All right, so this is 200 Hulls Highway. And the appellants are Barbara Asfar and Bradley Smith. The town has them valued at $1,390,600, and they're asking to go to $1,180,000. All right, they have an appraisal. Taylor Beerbaum. I took some of these, a couple of these properties off. I was willing to do Woodrow, 278 Woodrow. I eliminated Paper Mill. 1424 Mill Hill Terrace is a good one. Another one at 216 Woodrow and Gray Rock Road. And I eliminated Southfield.
So you included 72 Great Rock, right?
Correct.
Did you include 216 Woodrow?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. And this, what did this appraisal come out? I was trying to find the appraisal. Came out to 1180, right? Is that what it came out to?
1180, yes.
Right, but if you
Yeah,
take,
is what
those
their
ones
ask
out,
was. Yeah.
what happens?
Yeah, when you took those out, what happened?
I was recommending, because of the properties that I eliminated, I was recommending we go to 1265 is what I came up with. I think I just averaged those instead of the 1180. And I thought the two good comps were Mill Hill and Gray Rock. And those sold for 1,264 and 1,267, 620. So I thought 1,265 would be a good.
Yeah, I liked 72 Gray Rock as a comp.
Mm-hmm.
I like that one a lot as a comp.
All right.
And I sold
Okay.
1.2.
So I'll make a motion that we grant this appeal in part to a value of $1,265,000. All in favor? All opposed? Oh, this is interesting. This is number 85. And the address is 1132 Catamount Road. And the appellant is Tate Wingate. So this appellant was granted the appeal in March of 2025, last year, for $927,000. And if you look further online, you will see that he has the letter that says he was granted the appeal from, gosh, it's such small print, but it says that he got his from 186 or something to 927. All right, so this year he went up 44% from the value that they never changed. So, and they increased him 44%. So I just took that 44% and I applied it to what he should have been last year in 2025. And I came up with 1,334,880, which is very close to what he's asking for. He's asking for 1,345. I say we just give that to him.
So what's the new number again?
Well, he asked for 1,345. And if I applied the 44% to what they should have had him at last year, it was even lower than that, 1,334.
So you're good with 1,345?
Yeah, that's what he wants.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right, I'll make a motion that we grant this appellant's request of $1,345,000. All in favor? All opposed? Oh, interesting. Why are you opposed? Just curious.
Well, he came in for the informal. And
But the town never changed its value from
they
last
never
year.
changed it. But they changed the last assessment. This is the new assessment. So what's the
They
point?
didn't change him last year. He was supposed to go to 927, and he had the letter right there that says it, but they never changed it on the field card.
So then what is?
All right.
It looks like it did. I mean, if the assessment was 9708, 9 sounds right.
All right,
Anyways,
this next appeal is number 165, and the address is 67 Waterville Road in Southport. The appellants are Jan, Theodora, and Barinholtz? Barinholtz, A. Barinholtz. The town has them valued at $1,206,100, and they are asking to go to $900,000. This is a raised ranch, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 18 square feet. It was built in 1971 on an acre. No basement, it's on a slab, rock ledge, high water table. Interior condition is original kitchens and baths. I think there's photos in here too. Oh, yeah. The furnace is 1971 when the house was built. He has 2 comps on Brighton View and Mountain Laurel. Oh, and also, this is another guy. The appellant was an appraiser, a commercial appraiser, and he taught appraisals at NYU. So, so he's got 95 Brighton View sold in July of 25 for $1,049,000. And that was a contemporary raised ranch, and that was all redone. Did you see that, Paula? That was my old listing, and they completely redid everything. It was beautiful. and 120 Mountain Laurel, that's the raised ranch too, although it kind of didn't look like it because it had the pillars in the front, but
Oh,
it
yeah,
was technically a raised ranch. And that showed really well. That sold in May of 25 for $975. So $975, $1,049,000. I didn't come up with a value on this, but I thought those were two good comps. I mean, I don't think he's as high as $1,049,000 because Brighton View was absolutely stunning, gorgeous, and I drove by his house just to see, and that street is they have a couple of very old houses, and it's interesting because at the end of the street, you ever down Waterville?
Yes, I've been down Waterville, yeah.
There's that huge mansion at
Yep.
the end of the street, which is unlike everything else, and then next to it is a raised ranch. His house is old. It's old and needs a lot of work. So, I mean, I would be okay with 900 or 950.
Well, I
It's
feel
not
like,
an acre, yeah.
I feel like he's better than 120 Mountain Laurel. And that sold for 9.
Well, condition-wise, he's not.
I mean, he also lives in Southport versus.
They're both
Smaller.
in that acreage. Yeah, his house is smaller. He doesn't have a basement. Mountain Laurel did have a basement.
Raised ranches usually don't have a basement.
What's that?
Raised ranch, is that what it is?
Yeah.
They don't usually have a.
Right.
No, they don't.
Right. But the one in Mountain Laurel had a lower level that went even lower. That was an unusual house. Yeah.
I mean,
I don't think it should be $1 million, because if you saw this house, you would say, okay,
9 million.
Maybe 950.
I was thinking a mil.
Is
I was
land,
thinking
is
a
land
mil.
not worth just $1 million?
Well, his land, there's a lot of rock ledge, which is why they built that type of house there, and there's a high water table there. So, a builder would definitely look at that, and I'd have to. I mean, I based on the other comps that he gave us.
Land is appraised at $1.1 million.
Yeah.
Did I get the right?
Yeah.
I mean, last year it was 580.
Honestly, this photo makes his house look good. If you drive by it, there's a ton of trees on it.
So what do? You walk in the front door and then go down? Like, how do you get to the first floor? Like, look at the
Ranch,
walk
there's a
windows.
landing, and you go up
Up or down.
or down.
So like
Oh,
when
I
you
thought that
walk
was
in-
called split level.
No.
No,
What's split level?
You walk in on the main level and you go
Yeah.
up to the bedrooms or down to the family room, but you're
Yeah.
walking on living space.
yeah, the split level, you come in on one level.
Okay. And you can
then-
do things on that level?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
there's usually a
usually a
living room,
kitchen,
dining
dining
room.
room, living room on that level.
Huh.
And
Okay.
then
I've been
there's stairs,
wrong
and then
before.
there's like a short step.
Yeah, like 5 steps
Yeah,
up and 5 steps down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come over tomorrow, I'll walk you through.
Okay. Yeah, because this looks like these are basement windows based on where the front door is.
Well,
Yeah,
part of
okay.
the lower level is underground in these raised ranches.
Yeah.
Depends on the land. It might be sloped so that the back of it's,
Yeah.
Well, I used to go to a doctor that lived across the street. So I used to go down the street all the time. And I always thought, wow, there's such a disparity in the houses on this street. Because
It's weird.
it was, what's her name, the Norwegian realtor,
Oh,
not Liz. Anyway, her husband built that very
yes.
They built
wild-looking
Scandinavian style new
Scandinavian
construction
stuff,
on that
yeah.
side. And then you have that mansion on the end of the street, and then you have this raised ranch. It's like, it's a real mixed bag going on there. But his property is very overrun with trees. He's done nothing to the property. It's just been saplings have probably fallen and all these trees have grown up over time. I just think, he's not over $1 million for a raised ranch, 3-bedroom raised ranch, 1,500 square feet. I could go to 950 on this, but I wouldn't want to go any higher.
Okay.
All right, well, I make a motion that we grant this appeal in part to $950,000. All in favor? All opposed? Okay. All right, we go to Ivy. Okay. The next one is Ivy Lane. Oh, this is number 180. And the address is 170 Ivy Lane in Southport. And the appellants are Catherine and Raymond Chelsowski. The town has them valued at $1,561,800, and they are asking to go to $1,343,771.20.
You're kidding.
I'm not. So they are on the corner of Flintlock and Ivy. And they said they have no adjustment on their field card for the sloping land. They have, it says not reflected. So they have a drainage easement also on their property, which nothing is made note of here. Their land is valued at $1,090,100 right now. They used 2 comps for the land, 671 Cedar, and that has a 0.85 land condition because there's an easement there in topo. And then also 450 Flintlock has a 0.90 condition adjustment for topo and easement. So that's, not sales, he's just using those properties to show that what they got for their easement and their land condition. So if I brought him to an 85% or, 0.85 on his land because of the sloping and the easement, that would bring him to 1,398,275, which is very close to what he is asking for. And that, that's similar to
In line with what
671
they're- yeah.
Cedar, yeah.
You're not going to add back in the 20 cents?
What's that?
You're not going to add back in the 20 cents?
Yeah. So, we could give him the 1,343, 771.
What did you come up to?
I came up with 1,398,275.
I feel like that's just a better
Right.
number. Like, I don't know where she came up with 134.
It had to be it had to be like price per square foot, and then they divided and it got the.
All right, so I'll make a motion that we grant this in part to a value of $1,398,275. All in favor? All opposed? Oops. These things are falling apart back there.
They're gonna be so mad at us.
And this last one is appeal number 233. The address is 1627 North Street, and the appellant is Martha Curtis.
I missed the number, the appeal number.
233. And the town has her valued at $1,030,100. So 1,030,100. And she's asking to go to 900,000. Okay. So this is a part of North Street that it's almost like no man's land.
That little piece?
Between Blackhawk Turnpike and Burr Street. So a lot of those houses, we've had people come before the board that live on that little stretch too, and they say that they get terrible, they get no cell service, when we don't get snow, any other part of Fairfield, they seem to have the snow and the ice and everything.
Also known as Division Street.
Yeah, yeah. So it's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 1912 colonial. She says the original was built in the late 1800s, but I guess when they did some renovations, they switched it. I mean, it looks like a little salt box. So, and she says it dates back to the late 1800s. Oh, when they moved it from the reservoir, that's what it was. When they moved it from the reservoir, and that was in 1912, but originally it was 1800s. She used a comp on Reading Road, 1711 Reading Road, which we've talked about that before, a 1928 colonial. And that sold in September of 25 for $815. The appellant says she has no insulation. She's very close to the road. She has part of her house is central air, but not all of it. Very steep steps. She showed me on her phone too. Very steep steps, low ceilings, which I believe from the 1800s. Stone basement, no garage. She has no adjustment for wetlands on her property, and more than 50% of the land is unusable. If you look at the...
She has a tiny adjustment.
She's a 5% adjustment.
5%. Oh, okay. All right, sure. So, if I looked at what like a 0.80 would be on her land, and so that would be on the 2 acres, and then leave the 50% on the excess. That brings her to 912,206.
Talking to myself.
Oh,
Talking to myself.
So that was 80% you did?
what's that?
80%?
Land again. I don't see an address.
Well, no, she doesn't. She has.
1.95 for wetland. Am I looking at the wrong
No,
one?
I'm looking at
I'm looking at the land.
Yeah, 0.95 wetlands.
wetlands.
Oh, there it is.
Well, it may say 0.15, but when you look at the land itself, it says condition 1.
1, yeah,
There's no adjustment for the wetland.
right.
No, condition says 0.95.
Yeah.
No,
No, it says
Field
1.
card.
neighborhood is 0.95.
No,
I
yes,
so-
but also the condition.
No, here,
No,
look.
1.
1.
Am I looking at the wrong address? 16.
We're looking at the right one. Are you looking at on
Oh,
Vision?
they came in for the informal and changed it.
Got fixed on the informal.
16,
Right
20.
The
here.
field card before the
They
informal.
must- Okay, so I don't know.
They
Changed it
must
on
have
the
just changed it, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
They did get an adjustment.
Oh, that's like on their appeal.
Well, yeah.
This is on Vision's website
Oh,
Yeah, so they changed it with the informal. They added the wetlands.
in January.
Hey, let me look at that now.
Not much, so if you say it's if half the 2 acres is wetlands, they gave them a 5%.
how generous.
Well, they also took, like the AAA lots, so they did 0.17 of it at 50%.
Yeah, but they didn't do that.
That's
That was not having to do with the informal, that's just the excess.
They took 39,000 off at the informal.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoop.
39,400.
All right, well, I brought her down to
So you did 80%?
8, yeah, yeah. And that brought her to 912,206.
There was a sale at, where's that? 3701 North Street. I mean, they have the same, kind of topo, topo, I guess, whichever way you want to say it. A little bit, a little larger size house, but that was for what did that sell for? 1,079,000.
079?
And
Yeah, but that was in a completely different part of
Yeah, if this is
That's way over on the other
1,600.
side of town, really. It's
Yeah.
almost by Gilbert Highway,
Oh,
like completely separate. And you know what's real, that North Street stops because there's a conservation easement in the middle. And there's one little block of North Street that's off of Gilbert Highway, which is really like right near 136 in Westport. And then there's a whole conservation in the middle, and then it picks up again on the other side, closer to Reading Road. So it's like, you can't, that's almost like, you shouldn't even call it North Street because it's like a completely different street. So I wouldn't use that comp. Anybody else?
I wouldn't call this the nicest part of North Street either.
Well, he's closer to the reservoir, so that's why she has the wetland.
Yeah, she's like 3 houses in from Black Rock Turnpike. All right, so
So what did you come up with when you did?
912-206.
And that was reducing the land by 20%?
Yeah,
Okay, I'm good with that.
yeah. All right. So I'll make a motion that we grant this appeal in part to 912,206. All in favor? All opposed? Okay, and I am done for tonight.
Or can Laura do something? Because Laura, just in case we are still doing this at the very end of May, Laura is going to be in Portugal. So
Oh, okay.
I want to make sure that we get all.
It's like that person that was like, I can't get a pool at my house.
I haven't done it in a couple of days.
20 by 30.
Go ahead.
I don't care, but, you know, Peter's right, that's a concern,
Whoop, picture.
so
Yours.
I'm doing my best to.
Remind me not to trust the sewer department for anything again.
Other things going on today, but I got to it. So anyway, first one I have is appeal number 456. It's at 331 Stratfield Road. The owner is Jeffrey DeBaney. The town has valued this property at $909,000. The appellant has requested $709,578 value. It was purchased in 2021. He brought in 4 comps from the Stratfield area. Maybe before I go to those, I'll just give you some of the other comments. Field inaccuracies were noted on the page, only 2 stories, no 1/4 story, no attic finished, no finished basement. 1 bedroom has sloped less than 7 feet, or 50% as it goes down from the ceiling. Leaking windows and external doors. Garage slab is deteriorated, cracked and sagging. Kitchen ceiling is cracked. Repair did not remedy it. Assessed value increased 27% right after purchase in 2021. The 2021 assessment was 361, went to 459 in 2022. Property card says modern kitchen. Doesn't look like it. And he suggests 50% good versus 68% on the card. Land value is considerably higher than neighbors. He has no idea why. And they have experienced flooding from the Rooster River. We've heard of this before.
Right, yeah, that's exactly where they are.
Where are they? Let me see.
2 houses over from Brookfield.
I went to school at Assumption
Oh,
School
okay.
for like before high school. And the Rooster River run behind it, and anytime, it's Catholic school, so there's like, 15 kids in the room. But anytime it would like really be rolling, we'd all like get out of our seats to go
Gotta
look
go
at
watch
it.
it, yeah, it's real.
Yeah, oh, I loved it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got bad flooding there.
It's not good. So there were he's got some comps. 1248 Valley Road, which sold for 702,500.
What number Valley, sorry?
1248.
1248. Looks like that was in 25. The print is awfully small.
Yeah.
1025 also is 3743 Park, which sold for 660. 5 Ransom Road sold for 710. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath. That's a split level. And 195 Buena Vista is 750,000 sale. So, again, his ask is 709, which is sort of in the middle of those, pretty much.
Thing is though, he's paid 685 for it 4 years ago.
You paid how much?
685 in 21, so it's probably worth more than 709 now.
Well,
I
I don't
agree.
know, given the location.
Wait,
Good point.
That's not, with the flooding there, that's not like going up every year like the
Fair
other.
enough, that's fair, that's
And
fair.
what does he have on his field card for that?
he has a .95.
Oh, he should have more than that they get terrible flooding. Remember the one we did not too far, like probably just a few houses away from here, where she showed us the photos of the river had taken out her above ground pool.
Oh, yeah.
Completely took it right out.
I mean, this is a real deterrent to someone buying a house like that, there's no question about it.
So, I mean, I just did the crazy, time adjusted it from 21, which brought him to 864. But considering the fact that he's got that horrible flooding issue,
And he's actually also
That's
on
an
Stratfield Road,
800.
which is a
Yeah.
busy, loud road. So you combine those two situations.
If you bring it down to .85, ends up being a total appraised value of 846, 255.
What did you bring it down to?
I would even bring it down to 0.75.
That's an 85?
That's at 85.
Oh, yeah, I would definitely, I would do it easily 8.80.
What do
You
they
did
say the
80.
impact is? Like, do they get, is it water in their basement? Is it flooding in their backyard?
That's fine.
Okay, so if we give him a condition of 80, where does that put him?
So if I did 80, hold up. 13,376.
476, 720?
What is it?
I'm sure it's right, 'cause I just asked, 476, 720. Do it again.
Whole thing.
The land.
I
That's
got
just-
814, 892.
Oh, I
Okay,
didn't add that, yeah.
okay, are we good with that?
What?
814,
Yeah, I'm good with that.
814, 892.
I'm good with that.
893.
okay.
814, 9.
We're getting those $8. We can-
20 cents.
Make it 9. 20 cents. It's 20 cents killed.
I can't read in
Where did that come
from?
Laura, what do you think of 814, 900?
Hang on a second.
Okay.
Previous owner had flood damage in basement from rising water table and installed 2 pumps. Huge quantities of stormwater run off from Stratfield Road and drains and floods the property with each significant rain event.
Okay, so, yeah, so doing, what, 80%?
Yeah.
So what did you come up with at 80%?
814,900.
You can make a motion and we can
Yeah,
vote.
that's okay. Shall I move?
I'll motion to grant in part to 814,900.
Favor?
All in favor?
Favor?
Okay. One down.
On to the next.
On to the next. Next one is appeal number 131. It's at 50 Mine Hill Road. The owner is Henry Lelouch. Henri Lelouch. Town valued this at $1,962,500. And he requests a value of $1,575,000 even. This was built in 1890. I'm not familiar with Mine Hill Road, so. Was that? Old.
Very nice street.
Mine Hill, how'd you get Stratfield Road and then Mine Hill?
I know.
I thought we were all
You
doing
know what?
neighborhoods.
Yeah, we are doing neighborhoods, but because we were
Amongst
pushing.
jostles, all right.
Yeah, I just
He
was
just
putting him in terms
throwing him
of,
in. Anyway, built in 1890, Tyler said it was historic. No improvements other than cosmetic. He's owned it for 16 years. Have property assessments from Rocket Mortgage, which he gave to the assessor. I don't know how much weight to put on Rocket Mortgage property assessments. I don't,
About the same as Zillow, maybe.
the guy on the street.
I'm not sure.
Where did the appraisal come from? I missed that.
Rocket Mortgage.
No, I heard that, but,
Rocket Mortgage is like Zillow and
well, they want money, so
Yeah,
I don't like Rocket
I've had a
Mortgage,
few
but
deals with them.
I don't like them.
a lot of them get the data from Zillow.
There's an appraisal in here.
There was
There
a,
is
Yeah.
She just said.
Oh.
an actual.
Rocket Mortgage one, that's what we're all.
Oh, that's the
Yeah.
Rocket Mortgage
Yeah.
appraisal?
it should be in your packet.
Oh, so I apologize. I thought you were talking about, because you can go to Rocket Mortgage and look up values
Oh, I
like
see
you
what you're
can.
Oh, no,
with
no.
Zillow. That's what I thought.
I
it
thought
was.
that's what it was too.
I
He
apologize.
put out Rocket Mortgage
Okay.
comps, and he's got one on 50 Mill Hill
What the hell?
Road, Mine Hill Road, for $1,962,500.
I don't think this appraisal is from
It's
Rocket
bigger
Mortgage.
than the subject property.
Chapman Appraisal Group.
Yeah, this
And they
is a
do cost,
different
and it's all
appraisal.
cost per square foot, which
I agree.
is difficult for me,
Sure.
it's not necessarily a
No.
fair
Yeah.
way to do it, but, and then Cobbler's Hill, which is also larger, $1,859,000.
Yeah, this is Robert Chapman and the Chapman Appraisal Group in Danbury.
And the town is at $1,962,500. Well, that's actually, I think that's the number Rocket Mortgage must have copied from the town, I'm just guessing. But then
And he has a real appraisal report in here, not.
Yeah.
And I like the
mortgage
comps.
You found one?
Yeah, just go to the, keep going.
They're not sale prices. They're not sales.
What, the Uniform Residential Appraisal Report?
Yeah, that must be the Rocket Mortgage thing.
Yeah, these are not sales.
Because the appraisal has the sales.
Yeah, that's not a
So
sale.
where does he put,
But they don't
where
have,
does the appraisal reach?
the appraisal's like reports missing pages. It doesn't have their opinion of fair market value.
And none of them are
That's why I
recent
didn't
sales.
pay attention to it.
Weird.
It
Yeah,
didn't give me what I needed.
and none of them are recent sales.
Indicated value by
It's right here,
$1 million.
million.
Where does it say that? That page?
Underneath,
11.
Oh, where it has 50 Mine Hills.
Date on this appraisal.
Huh.
That's why he cut off the
approach is
cover.
$1 million, cost approach is $995, income approach.
Oh, okay,
That's
sorry.
2020.
Right, that's
So
fine.
it's
Yeah.
page 11.
The sale price is a 2020.
Yeah.
So when did they?
So this
Oh, this is
appraisal
from
that's why they cut
2021.
off
This
the
is when they,
cover.
did they buy the house in 2021 or something?
Well, they bought it in
2021.
2010 for $1 million, so how could they,
Right.
so how could
Maybe
they?
they refinanced in 21?
Maybe.
Maybe.
That's what I
Could
think.
be.
It's a mistake.
Yeah, but unfortunately, the effective date is
Yeah.
2020.
Right.
Yeah, and all the sales are 2020.
Yeah.
So you can't
So
really,
this is an old appraisal.
yeah.
That's why they cut off the cover.
And that's why they gave us the other comps you're talking about and all the price per square foot, because that you can't really.
So I don't, yeah, well, I'm confused too. I'm suggesting 1,590,000 based on some averages of relatively the same size units from the Rocket Mortgage Report.
Yeah, but it's from 2020.
No, I think she's talking about the breakdown Rocket Mortgage comps, which aren't sales, they're just breakdown of like appraisals.
And cost per square foot.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, but
Yeah.
in 2020.
No, I think these are not. Isn't that just
I
that?
see.
Yeah,
I don't think those are, no.
that's just a compilation
some of
of.
them are close to 2 million, but they're bigger than this unit.
I want a
And
comp.
you'd have no way of knowing
Fail. Why can't we
what
find
kind
a
of,
comp?
what the condition is.
There's gotta be.
There's gotta be.
Yeah, I see they did a lot of work here, Laura, but I don't know, none of them are sales, like,
I know.
it's almost like they picked and and chose what would work here.
I mean, some of the ones that Tyler used that like Old Academy is probably a good comp for Mine Hill, right?
I would say Old Academy's a good comp for Mine Hill.
Yeah.
It's sold for 3.35 though. And
So not a good comp.
Well, it doesn't help them, but like, I mean, I didn't look at this. It's a slightly couple hundred square feet bigger.
I mean, if that's a good price, and then she's good where she sits at 1.9,
Yes.
and her lot is bigger.
House is only 2,800 square feet.
Oh.
Right. That's
Versus
the
Old,
smaller.
which is, Old Academy's 3,200.
Yeah, but Old Academy has 1 acre. The appellant has 2 acres, 2.5 acres.
Yeah, but I think the square footage of the house is much more, so like, when you're looking at a house, aren't you more concerned with the
Yes.
size of the house than the extra acre of land?
Yes.
I'm looking at the land.
Really?
Yeah, because we have a lot of.
Wait, are you talking about 1242 Old Academy?
No, 863.
Oh.
What's the
Which is
question?
not a great comp, anyways. But
No, I couldn't,
Well,
nothing.
location wise, it's the one that
Yeah.
dropped out.
yeah, location wise, yeah.
Might be, but that's 3 million. Oh, that's 7,500 square feet, like that's not.
Correct, it's not, yeah.
Like,
Oh, I think they were just trying to show the dollar per square foot.
what's the rule for the appraisers? I think you can't go up or down more than 15% in square footage or something.
Oh,
I don't know that.
Pretty sure that's,
I mean, she is an outlier. Everyone else is in the 4s and 5s. There's 1 in the 6s. She's almost at 7. I'm just saying, I'm looking at the Tyler comps, the price per square foot. She's like almost $700 a square foot, and nobody else is approaching that except for one other house.
it's because of the size. It's like the bigger you go, your square, your dollar per square foot drops.
Yeah,
I don't know, Laura. I don't know that there's enough here to make a decision.
I know. I'm trying to make one, and now I'm like,
Well,
Yeah,
I had the same problem.
Yeah, because the appraisal you can't use, and the rest of this stuff is just kind of almost cherry pick.
I mean, I decided that 561 per square foot and 1,590,400 was as close as I could get.
so look, 898 Cross Highway. I feel like that's a decent comp. Decent.
898 Cross Highway.
Yeah. And that sold for 1.9, and she's at 1.9, but it's similar size
No,
lot.
so that's the town's at now 1.9.
Yeah.
She's at 1.6 basically.
So the house is at 2,400 square feet. The appellant's at 28. The lot size is similar. That sold for 1.9, and she's at 1.9 for the assessed appraised value right now.
That's the town value.
Yes. I feel like she's fine,
I mean,
and I can't really find much more.
I mean, there's a few,
I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
Mine
Because
Hill.
I was like, why does she keep saying town? So this was actually appraised
Right.
less, 400 grand less than they paid.
right,
Just,
Right.
doesn't matter, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Historic.
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. I see
I
what
mean,
you're saying too.
Much of anything to it. So
I'm good to go.
Yeah, all
I
right.
suggested 561 per square foot, which got me to, did I say 1,590,000?
So will you make, if that's what you wanted, if that's what you want, then just make the motion for that, please.
Okay. I move that we give the appellant an amended, no, wait a
Or
minute.
granted.
A grant in
Part.
part to 1,594,400, 1,590,400. Okay.
It's 400 at the end.
And this is at appeal number 131 at 50 Mine Hill Road. All in favor? One. Okay.
You're not in favor?
Are you in favor of it?
I can vote.
It's up to you. Like,
All
just-
opposed?
All opposed?
Okay.
Okay.
I believe you, Laura.
What's that?
I believe you.
It's not a matter of believing or not. I don't know.
So the next one is another Mine Hill Road. Okay? Oh, this is just a big package that came with this. Never mind. My file's all confused and I didn't have a clip on that. Okay. So next is 342. Appeal number, which is at 50 Revere Lane. The owner is Beth O'Brien. And the town has valued this at $1,131,600. And Beth has requested it be reduced to $953,000. This is in Greenfield Hill Hunt. There are 12 properties of approximately the same size. I think the appellant used an average square foot. What's that?
I hate the school when they do that.
Yeah, it's tricky when they do that.
I know.
I know,
It's not like the best,
I know.
they're not helping themselves when they do it, I guess.
No, they're not, because
An appraiser thought the approach she was using was reasonable, so she went ahead and did it that way. So, you know,
If you're comparing to other units in the same condo complex, maybe that's
Yeah,
it's better than.
when you're
other
comparing
ones.
random houses,
Right.
at least. Maybe.
I mean, I have a few comps, but
I guess we could say that.
So she purchased it 852 years ago, no upgrades.
Yeah. there are.
Use an average square foot. And it came to 953,306, which is why she's requesting 953,000.
although she only paid $815 for it in the middle of 22.
Says, but she said,
15, yeah, and 22.
Yeah,
Which that time adjusts to 987.9.
yeah.
so 953.
There's
is it-
one I believe is probably the same unit, 2,300 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, sold in August of '23 for $995. I will say that was beautiful. I showed it. It was in really move-in condition.
I
So
mean, if you look at, oh, sorry.
what is hers?
And that sold in the nines for,
$995.
What is the address on that one?
What's the condition of hers?
Hold up. No.
Sounds like nothing.
What was the address on it again?
Oh, I'm sorry, that was Palmer, that was number 41 Palmer Bridge.
She said there are 37 homes in the development that are comparable in age but larger in square feet, which were all assessed lower than subject property. I didn't check all of those,
That's a
but
great.
2,300?
Okay, yeah. There was a sale in, at 33 Alexandria Court
That's what I saw too.
for 1,050,000.
And it's down the street.
Is that a Cambridge model?
I mean, it's 2310 square feet and the appellant's at 2300. And also the same thing with 41 Palmer. Palmer's 2300 square feet, the appellant's at 2300 square feet.
Yeah.
So-
And they're all in the millions?
Yeah, they're all in the millions. $1,050,000.
Have they done anything, maybe?
Laura, did she mention the Parkway? Because Revere Lane backs up to the Parkway.
Mm-hmm. That's a good
What
point.
was the
They're
one
all
that-
different
Ronnie, what was the
locations.
address of the one that you found?
Well, Peter also found it, but 33 Alexandria. It's also 57 Franklin, 23 Hamilton, but.
Yeah, Revere Lane is in the back side of that complex, and it does back up.
Granny on
to-
Revere?
And that's always
Yeah.
been an issue with that
Appellant.
Greenfield Hunt, where you are.
Goes by the clearing.
Yeah.
But
So, any more comments? Otherwise, I'm going to make a motion.
look at you moving it forward. No, I love it. Please do.
I'm going to move that we accept for appeal number 342 at 50 Revere Lane, we accept the appellant's value of $953,000. All in favor?
I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna
that.
vote for it. I'm gonna vote for it.
All opposed?
Yeah, because the one on Alexandria's way up in the front of the house.
Just barely passed, right?
And, you know,
Okay.
Yeah, I don't get the, yeah, there's no permits pulled, so
There's
it doesn't
Parkway,
seem like she
so-
did anything to it.
Yeah, which the other one doesn't.
Well, 41 Palmer did, but that's sold in 997.
What I just did was 342, right? So
Yeah.
if I have a-
I'm just saying 503.
You want Neil to go and you
Yeah,
can
if you wanted,
organize?
so I could, don't take
organize?
so long,
Sure.
yeah.
All right. Neil, are you ready to?
Invitation.
I mean, I'll go if you want.
I can do one, sure. Okay.
Well, I found
Loves AI.
242 is the one I wanted.
Oh.
It's 503, and I've got 342 here.
You did 342 though.
I did?
Your sunglasses,
Unless you want to do 503, is that what you were looking at?
potatoes.
I know.
342 is 50 Revere Lane.
Yeah, we just did
Yeah,
that.
we just did that one.
All right.
Weird folks out there.
Well, I put my completes on the floor, so. I know
Well, that's
how to-
smart.
So,
Throw them in the ground. Done.
It was a big package for 342.
all right, so you want me to go?
Yeah, you go ahead.
Okay, so this is number 154.
154.
The address is 1159 Hulls Farm Road. Carl and Lucy Cedarholm are the owners.
What was he telling me? I'm sorry.
154. And they were represented at the appeal and have an appraisal by Haley DeBonaventura. Ally, I think she's, I think it's Haley, but I don't know, Ally Haley. So the appraisal.
Yeah, the
There's-
town asked.
Oh, I'm sorry, I did not give the numbers. So the town placed a value of $1,541,700. Is that what you have?
Yeah.
Okay, because there's a wrong number written on the page here. And the ask is $1,400,000. The there's an appraisal report in the file that had an error in it apparently.
Like scanned like 3 times.
She sent me, I actually like called her and asked her because, but it's a little bit of a strange situation now because they did get a fairly significant reduction at the informal. Oh, shoot, I have that card.
How much are they asking?
They're asking for 1.4 million.
And they're at 1.5 now, they were at 1.8 to start?
Right.
Oh, so they got a good chunk off.
Yeah.
So, yeah, right, they had a fairly significant reduction, and that's the only thing that like bothered me about this is like, because she had said that she was gonna send a corrected appraisal, and then I never got it, and I called her and asked if she had it, because the appraisal that I had, that you see in here,
Yeah.
all the comps are above the 1.4 number, so it didn't make sense. But this is the appraisal that they used to get the initial reduction.
That's Mark Jennings for you.
That's more Jennings.
Front lawn.
Such a lot, really.
So if you didn't
Easily put away.
provide it, then
Yeah, then we can't really do anything for her.
Well, she did send me an updated appraisal, but the adjusted sale price of the comps are still all above the ask price of
Oh,
1.4, so I'm a little
yeah.
confused by it.
Yeah.
I'm just, this comps, in the report that I have here, the updated one is 820 Silver Spring Road, which has the adjustment to 1.425, which is the same as what's in there.
Or
No, everything
silver.
is this,
Well, the other ones are selling for
oh, no,
1.9.
the adjustments, I'm sorry. It adjusts to 1.475, which is a little lower than what was there originally. The 480 Halls Highway adjusts to 1.519,
At least he stuck with stuff.
and 792 Halls Farm adjusted to 1.521. But that's still, and she considered comps 1 through 3 for the analysis, blah, blah, blah. Nothing else, significantly different from what you see in the appraisal report. So I don't really see an argument to give them any additional reduction when what I'm not seeing here, again, is like the,
I mean, even the comps and the appraisal, like they're
what?
nothing. I don't like the comps and the appraisal, but whatever.
Well, you have one on Hulls Farm Road, the one on Hulls Highway is not bad. Silver Spring, I don't know how, Silver Spring is still is actually,
They're all closed.
they're pretty, what's wrong with the comps? I don't know.
Because even the Hulls Highway one that's sold for 1.9, and she's at 1.5, and then also 792 Sturgis sold for 1.9. She's at 1.5. I mean, and then they brought it all the way down to 1.4.
Well, I mean, there's the condition adjustments and.
The lowest would
The
be
other adjustments.
20 Silver
Right.
Spring, and that sold for 1.4.
But my point is, even if we accept it at face value,
Yeah. Right. It's so close.
it doesn't make the argument for the 1.4 ask price, so.
Right. Right. I agree.
would
Yep.
recommend that we deny it, so I'll make a motion to grant the appellant's ask of $1,400,000. All in favor? All opposed? Okay. Then it's denied.
I'm gonna go to my last one.
Oh, if you only have one more, let's go for it.
Let's do it.
You've got Portugal to consider.
Is that?
I said, we've got Portugal to consider.
Wait.
We don't want you to feel guilty that you're
Yeah.
able to present.
I'll make it, one way or another.
Drinking some Madeira wine.
Good here.
I shouldn't go late in the session because
Right.
my eyes get cruddy. I've got glaucoma and macular degeneration and dry eye syndrome, you name it. My eye doctors love me. Anyway, this last one is appeal number 503. It's at 2683 Burr Street. And I got the song and dance. Oh, my mom died there, and I've lived there my whole life. Anyway, that's how he started it. Anyway,
What a loser. I'm kidding. I'm actually moved by his statement.
You wanna,
That might not change the
you
number.
wanna go closer to the microphone?
I know.
I'll never mind that.
it's a historic home, 1790.
Good thing is, maybe they'll like ban us from ever.
Sabotage.
So I gave you the address, right? It's Catherine and Timmy
Oh my God, I'm dead.
McKeon. The town valued the property at $1,230,100. The appellant has requested $1,050,000 even.
Did
What's that?
did they show?
Did
Oh, yeah,
show
they
up?
There
did.
was a no-show and then it was.
I see, never mind. I see, yeah.
So it's a 1790 built home, 2326 square feet. The land is 786 square feet with 49.6 access, and the dwelling's only 394. No, that's right. Anyway, the dwelling takes up 391 of the land. Does that make sense? Am I reading this code wrong?
Yeah, the dwelling is 391, 300.
Yeah,
And then there's another part of it that's 2,900. That's where they're getting the 394.
okay. Anyway, unpaved driveway, kitchen cabinets from 1965. Lawn is left in a natural state. In 1962, they did do a new kitchen.
I'm sorry, I need comments.
Windows not changed since the 60s. New
No,
roof
do you?
in 2004.
It's writing down.
Shingles on one side need repair or painting. Back of home is unpainted. He notes all homes in this street are bigger and more perfectly maintained. I got some sales comps, because he didn't give me any, that might be decent. 2300 Burr Road, sold in 624 for $1,375,000. It was also historic. Another one, 1841 Burr Road, sold in February of 25 for $1,700,000. It was larger at 4,369 square feet. None of those really support his value of $1,050,000. I mean, I think you just have to, in order to get there, you have to.
I like 2300 Burr Street as a good comp.
What's that?
I like 2300 Burr Street as a comp, actually.
Yeah,
Where's that? What's the number on that?
1375, which is more than the town valued him.
Oh.
So, I didn't find anything that would support his value.
Yeah.
Is what it.
I got you. All right, then make a motion here.
Yeah. So I make a motion for appeal number 503 that we, do I say it positively?
Yeah, just say yeah.
And then that we grant the requested value of $1,050,000 even. All in favor?
Oh,
All opposed?
I was like scratching my head.
So sad.
It failed.
I didn't want to get caught in like an auction, you know?
Yeah,
I know, I didn't
You
vote.
want to continue?
Yeah.
What's that?
No, I'm just talking to you.
Especially since you're so reluctant to raise your hand on,
All
on approval anyway.
So attacked
Okay.
The other one you could hear is the one that can't be heard, 633.
Attacked myself.
So I've got, next up for bid, field number 819. The address is 106 Hollow Tree Circle. The owner is Brian Ruwe, I believe, R-U-W-E, represented by Robert Russo. The town placed a value of $1,353,100, and the ask is $1,185,000. There's an appraisal in here by Danny Bull of Highland Appraisers. It looks, the appraisal looked pretty good. Everybody, I assume everybody's pulled it up, or do you want me to read off what the comps were? So, and I did look to see if there was anything else relevant. I mean, there's no sales on Hollow Tree Circle. Tanglewood, you could argue, even though it's not that far, you could argue it's a different neighborhood, but even if you knock that out, you still, it's the least expensive of the sales, so it doesn't materially, if anything.
I like Tanglewood as a comp, actually.
Okay. I was just,
And that's at 940, and he's asking for 118.
right, so I'm saying even if you take that one out, you still would get to, you get to 1173. So, I think, to me, based on the appraisal and not seeing.
And even 340 Merwin is not bad either, and that's at 1.2.
Right. And 340 Merwins is,
Kind of fine with it.
68 Merwins is a slightly larger house, actually. They.
Yeah, I didn't like 340 Merwins. But
340 Merwins is pretty close, I thought. Like the 68 Merwins is like largest house, but exact same year.
I don't know, 68 Merwins, I didn't like, I'm sorry.
But also, and then they didn't time adjust in the appraisal. I time adjusted it and I came out to 1.81. They're asking for 1.185. So it's like, and no matter how I looked at it, I come back to their number.
Yeah.
So I'm going to recommend that we grant it.
Yeah.
So all in favor of granting the appellant's ask of $1,185,000. Okay. We have a unanimous decision. Okay, next is, I'm hoping also going to be an easy one. 20. The address is 926 Hulls Farm Road. The owner is Lawrence Foley. This one also was represented by Robert Russo. I don't know if any of our realtor friends have been through this beautiful home. This is an abandoned, derelict home that is not is not in habitable condition. I don't know if it's technically been
Gotta be tear down.
deemed as if it's technically been condemned, but you can see from the pictures it is not a habitable property and needs to be, probably knocked down. So you can see, and then you can see the outbuilding, like garage, everything is like boarded up. I didn't give the numbers, sorry. I'm sorry, the appraisal was $2,431,100.
It's going to be over.
The ask is $1,680,000. The ask is the land value. So what they're saying is basically that this is, the dwelling needs to be torn down. The only value that the property has is the land itself. They're not arguing the land value.
We're actually going a little higher than the land.
But they're saying that
Backlot.
they should,
You can't see it.
If you were taking the house down, that you would know of, that we would know of?
well, it would cost money to take it down, I guess. I mean, I don't know what the owners.
Not historic, and they would let it.
No, it's a 1924 colonial, so I don't.
It's 10 acres, it's almost
It's
11
8,
acres.
20.
And it's not conservation easement so that you can't drive on the property on it.
Onto the topo.
They didn't mention anything
Conditions
like
that
that.
would be-
Yeah, I mean, it's an 11-acre property. It could,
Must be
I don't know
somewhere
if
in
it
there.
can be, if it's been cut already or if it could be subdivided.
Yeah, because it has to have so much frontage. It's a back lot.
Oh, is it?
It is a
Okay.
backlot with a long
Okay.
road.
They didn't, but again, they didn't have any argument with the land value.
Well, they also bought it for 1.2, but they bought it with that house like that, I'm assuming.
Right. Well, yeah, they bought it from the Taft School, so.
So what are they using it for? Land? They're not living.
Isn't it?
I mean,
Same.
So quickly.
I assume the intention was at some point to knock the house down and build something else or sell it. They didn't say. So
So what do you
I don't know
think?
if anybody has, I mean,
1,000 square feet. Huh?
I'm inclined to give it to them because, I mean, they're being taxed on something that's of no value.
Yep,
Yep.
and that it's very limited what you can do to build one house back.
If anything, it's, probably costing them a lot of money
Have
for
a driveway.
insurance because it's a hazard.
They have a driveway.
It's a long, I don't know if it's paved, probably not. It's probably just a dirt road going down to the back.
Oh, yeah, there is a
Very
pavement.
long.
Yeah, no, it looks like there's a paved driveway in the picture.
There's a,
You can't even see a house in the field card.
well, it's 10 acres.
All you
of
see is a
land.
driveway. Part of it's designated as farmland on the field card.
There's that great brook that runs through there with a pond.
And I bet if
Right.
he actually went through,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's adjustments for pond, there's
And
adjustments.
so to get to that big part of the property back there, you'd have to cross over that water.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They,
The brook
again,
runs
they,
right through it. That's why the house sits in the
And
front.
now you'll have a problem because, if you have to cross that water to get to the house.
Well,
Do you?
there is no, that's.
Oh, okay, okay.
You have to have a farm back there.
Yeah.
again, they have no argument about the land. The adjustments that have been
Issues with
made
this.
to the land were fair, they just don't want to be taxed on a house that's of zero value.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to make a motion to grant the appellant's request to reduce the appraisal to $1,680,000. All in favor? All right. That's unanimous. Okay. That was 8:20. Next is 8:59. The address of Appeal 859 is 4570 Black Rock Turnpike. The owners are David Spiker and Alicia Levy. The town placed a value of $1,291,300,000. And they're asking for a reduction to $1 million. They're
The number
saying,
again was what?
I'm sorry, the appeal
859.
number, 859.
Thanks.
They're saying significant improvements needed, exterior gutters, fascia flashing, et cetera, that it has a 2-home shared driveway and both sections need repaving. There are property lines running through the property, which makes half of it unusable. It's next to the address where there's a new apartment building proposed, which makes the home less desirable. This is the one, some of you may have seen it. It's like, there's like flight issues. It's what they describe as a shanty town next door where there's all those tarps. The guy raises goats there.
Yeah, where's the goats? I like them.
Why $1 million?
They feel that all of those issues would be a negative to the buyer, obviously. They said they looked but couldn't really find any meaningful comps because of the fact that A, it's on Black Rock Turnpike, and B, the kind of unique conditions of this specific location with, being a neighbor to that blighted property and the power lines, et cetera. Now, there are already significant adjustments on their land on the field card. They've got 0.65, it's 2.1 acres. They've got a 0.65 on the bulk of it and then a 0.5 on the excess of, 1/10 of an acre.
What do you guys think of, since there's no comp I'm seeing, what do you guys think of 580 Rolling Hills Drive as a comp? Nicer. Sold for 1.46. It's nicer.
I think the Black Rock Turnpike location is unique in a way.
Yeah, for sure.
That's the problem, yeah. They're sandwiched between now the new housing development, plus a blighted property with goats next door. Do you know how bad goats stink? Isn't that close to a goat? You don't want to. Yeah.
Because there's already significant adjustments on the land,
Yeah, I don't know what you do.
I had a hard time with it. I mean, the only thing that I could think to do, right around with is just, give them some, because the home itself is, the dwelling is, $785,000. It's a big, it's a 5,000 square foot house.
That one at 4680 Black Rock Turnpike. It was in June of 25 for $1,049,000. And that was pretty nice inside. I mean, it wasn't like state-of-the-art kitchen or anything, but
And what did it sell for?
Anything
5 bedrooms, 2.5 bath, 3,500 square feet.
I mean, it sounds
4680.
3 acres.
And this is just a little over 2.1.
Okay.
So, I mean, the only thought that I really had, because they've already got the big land adjustments, would be to take some percentage off of the dwelling for the condition. But I just don't have the expertise to know how much,
And another one on Black Rock Turnpike, 4665, sold for $1,025,000 in June of 25. 3,500.
I think what would happen is if we made the motion for $1 million and it gets approved, maybe we'd have to, I don't see how much lower you can go in the land, but we're taking 200 grand, so maybe you just take that off the house.
I just think that $1 million is too low.
Even though she's got these 2 comps that are,
Yeah, I think the comps are good.
Yeah.
Shoot, I just lost my.
I mean, it's low in terms of if
But-
you're going to take another 200 grand off the land, yes.
Well, even with the 2 comps, I mean, the penalty is bigger. But I mean,
I just lost my internet.
And Black Rock Turnpike.
I know, it's tough, it's
I
tough.
know.
And it's way, yeah.
By the way, they're slaughtering those goats. I mean, who wants to live next door to
Well,
that?
all right, what about
Who wants to live next door to?
the goat?
Slaughtering the goats for religious purposes. I don't know of a religion that slaughters goats, but what do I know? Health department, get them thrown out of there.
I mean, what do you want to do, Neil?
Oh, health department tomorrow, that's for sure.
Let's see, I just want to see.
That address.
4570.
Yeah, so the 4680 is, it's a smaller house. So what was the other one that you found?
4665, that land is valued at 590,700.
Do you need a charger?
No, I have. No, I don't. I have an iPhone 12.
Oh,
Extra.
So small.
no, you can send like mine.
About
You
like
can,
590.
oh, I just have to keep switching back and forth with these two.
Right, so this land's
I have an iPhone 12.
484. It's the house
Like, I'm
that's,
going away, so I know I have to change it, but like, I don't want to change it.
that's
Totally fine.
I
high.
had the 7 before this.
And what's the house?
I almost feel like it's making me edgier though.
It's a big
Power
house.
lines on the property too, did you read that?
He said that.
Right, yeah, so it's 45.
Do this.
Oh, yeah, we need, yeah.
Power lines on the property too.
What's
I'm all getting tired.
horrible?
65%.
The big,
It's a good condition.
They gave them a lot of land, but
I haven't seen very many that the
No.
assessor's that generous.
I know, that's it.
I know.
well, it's gotta be bad, because
Yeah.
Either that or they went out and saw those goats.
go out there and save those poor goats.
I just, yeah, so like I just couldn't get down to that, 1,049,000 that they're asking for. I just don't know what,
That's the house. Oh, it's pretty.
you know.
3-car garage. Oh, for plan. A nice kitchen.
I like that, yeah.
I
Spiral
don't know what
staircase.
the right number is on
The
this.
land was worth last time.
It's kind of, guys, it's kind of a nice house.
It is, that's my point. It's a nice house.
It's a really nice
Like
house.
if I took,
Have you looked at pictures of it? Really expensive.
I just,
I mean,
I say make
Oh,
the,
nice.
make
the
the
movie
motion.
theater.
That's very nice, yeah.
And I know,
Right?
I think there's already a ton off the land. I mean, that's a
Yeah.
really nice house.
right. I mean,
It's worth it.
Very nice, yeah.
all right, then I'm going to make the motion to grant the appeal in full at $1 million and see what happens. All in favor?
Yes.
All opposed? Okay.
Shame on you.
I voted my conscience.
I'll tell the goats you said hello.
I said that once when I was running for RTM as a Democrat, you could not get elected in my district.
Oh, that has slowed down.
Yeah, it has. And anyway, people were going in, and I would just say, vote your conscience. I was ahead of the curve because you couldn't catch me you couldn't pay me to be a Republican.
I agree.
This is much better.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I would have hated the RTM.
Follow that Democratic.
Pay is great here too. but-
All right, next
Professional
is 975,
What did you guys think of the
Two-
correspondence?
80 Riders
So
Lane.
upset.
Oh, this is
Wait, it's correspondence.
I could care less.
Do you want your new ballroom now?
awful.
Keep him safe.
All right, let's stay away from the politics.
975.
Appeal number 975, 280 Riders Lane. The owners are Yvette and Henry Yoon. The town placed a value of $1,452,000.
No, but I have to hold it there because it's gonna fall off otherwise.
Oh, just unplug it. Just unplug it.
I feel so nice.
No, I just noticed it was going through you. Never mind.
I'll put it there.
They're asking for a value of $1,300,000.
Thank you.
They have a number of photos in here showing the condition of the home. They feel it would take, they have like 3 comps in here that we can go through. They feel it would take, around $100,000 to $150,000 to bring their home up to the condition of the comps. They included a quote here for some of the work that the house needs, including a quote for a new roof, a bathroom remodel, and driveway repaving. The field card lists a cedar closet, which is apparently not actually a cedar closet. I don't know how much that an impact that really has. So the comps that they have, 116 Mellon Drive, which sold in November of 24 for $1,485,000. They're here. There's like pages of stuff printed out for the comps. Starts a couple of pages in.
I like 125 silver as a comp.
125, yeah, Silver Spring 1.39 in August of 25, and then 1111 Merwin's Lane, which is like one of our old friends. 1,210,000 in July of 25. I time adjusted the Mellon Drive one. Actually, well, like just my spreadsheet time adjusts all of them. So Silver Spring actually came down a little bit because, oh, no, it didn't. Sorry, mine. But anyway, with the slight time adjustments, they average out to 1,394,000. So just slightly above the ask. And,
Is this longer?
They're saying that these comps are really truly significantly better condition than theirs. So based on the comps and the condition of the home, I would recommend granting this one.
I'm fine with
I
it.
agree.
I'm good with that.
125 silver is so similar, and then it's at 1.39.
Yeah, I mean, and that's, yeah, I mean, that one's really similar. They're almost identical in square feet.
Yeah, I like that as a comp a lot.
And then, Mellon Lane has, is a bigger house, more bathroom, additional bedroom, additional bathroom. So we're good to go. Unless anybody else has questions, comments. Okay, so I'll make a motion to grant the Mellon's ask of $1,300,000. All in favor? Opposed? Okay. So. Okay. That way, that was 970.
I consider her the mail order bride.
All right, next is 983. This is 120 Merwin's Lane.
Big cut.
All right, this is an interesting one. This is the one that I asked, I believe this is the one I asked you to look up yesterday in MLS.
Which number is this? I missed it.
Appeal number 983.
Thank you.
The address is 120 Merwin's Lane. The owner is Brian Hurley. The appraisal is $1,802,300, and they are asking for a reduction to $1,354,200. I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter how he acquired the property in February of 22 for $30,000.
It says foreclosure
Yeah.
appraisal value.
Right, but that's still like even in a foreclosure, that's
Yeah.
pretty unusual.
I think it's a.
So there is an appraisal in here from Spartan Property in April of 23, but it's an exterior only appraisal, so it's not a full
appraisal.
appraisal. And he even is saying that the appraisal assumes that everything is in good condition and that the reality is that there is significant deferred maintenance. He's saying it's the original septic.
And they even use properties in
1962.
Weston and Westport. Like, what?
They can do that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there
Yeah,
is,
sometimes I'm not saying that they should have. I'm just saying that they can do that.
there's enough for him to do.
Well, he's not far.
Yeah.
Fairfield.
Right,
It's prepared by a company in Hamden, Connecticut.
yeah, but even still, I mean.
No, I know.
Appraiser should,
His comp should have been Fairfield Properties.
Totally. And there's definitely,
anyway, so, I mean, we can take out the ones that aren't
Yeah.
relevant, so, but, he's saying that there's, you know, if you would, there's a shed that's falling down, the house needs paint, there's gutters that were never installed from a 1999 renovation, damage to 3/4 story side windows, exterior trim has issues, railing and poster on the sunroom. He's estimating around $200,000 in maintenance and repair costs. And then, so, all right, and then there's wetlands issue. He's saying that the property is 47% wetlands, which I did confirm on the wetland screening tool. But the field card does give 50% condition adjustment on 1 acre for ledge, no adjustment for wetlands, which is sort of strange. So the one issue that I did have with his story about the condition and stuff is that I asked Lean to look this up on MLS because I had looked it up because I was kind of curious about the house because of some of the things he mentioned. Like I was curious about this $30,000 sale, and the house is rented, and you look at the description of the house and the pictures of the house on the rental listing, and it doesn't really jibe with what he's describing to me. Now, again, if you're advertising something for sale or for rent, you're not going to, talk about all the problems and stuff.
They're gonna take pictures from the most advantageous.
But it doesn't seem as bad. The septic may indeed be from 1962, which is probably an issue, but some of the other issues, I'm wondering if maybe they've been addressed and not necessarily as bad.
There was a sale at 600 Merwin's Lane, which, similar size property, and I mean, it definitely is smaller size square footage was 1.724.
Right, not a time adjust to 1.8. I have that on my list
what
here.
was the address on that?
600 Merwin's.
I have a comp.
And for some reason, yeah, that one is interesting too, because I don't know why. Maybe like this one, the field card lists the living area is 2,700 square feet, and the listing
It's all done.
says it's 3,688 square feet.
This is the rental listing?
No, this is a comp, like 600 Merwin's Lane, but you're saying that was a renovated, like redone home. Okay.
Like, I don't know how great of a comp this would be, but like 1 Hubble Lane down the street.
Oh, I love that house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You knew the address of the house?
Yeah, that's how much I love it.
So, I mean, look, this house, I
Look
think,
it up.
it's not as bad as he described it, but it's not, we looked at it yesterday, all the pictures on the MLS. It's not an outstanding house. It's a nice rental house.
But I mean, even if you took the appraisal and then time adjusted it, it comes out to 1,348.
Okay,
Right. The problem is the appraisal is the only, how do you, how much do you value the exterior only appraisal? I'm not sure.
And with properties in Weston and Westport.
From
They're all Fairfield properties. All the comps are in Fairfield.
All the ones that I have on my list are Fairfield.
Kenny, Levens.
Quarter
All
horse.
division appraisals are
Reading Road.
exterior, they just
I'm
don't
seeing-
say that.
Well, that's, yeah.
262
They look
Lions
at the
Plane.
property card and the
342
drive-by
Green Forest.
exterior, that's it.
Well, there's one, he listed 480 Riders Lane, but that was a 2014 sale. I don't know what the deal was with
Am I the
that.
right one?
No, you're not.
993. Oh my god.
The rental photos?
Wait, 993?
I don't see any problem to the inside. I mean, it's not like anything fancy, but it's not like deferred.
It's not like,
Right, it's not blow your socks off, but it's not.
so, I mean, what I did,
The outside is pretty.
so when I looked at the comps, the ones that seemed like best to me were Jenny, Levance.
That's why you said the Merwins one. I'm like, what? That makes no
Like
sense.
340 Merwin's is a much smaller house. It's a cape. So like I was looking at what Jenny, Levance, and Quarter Horse. And
Yeah.
those time adjusted average out to 1.5. And that's kind of
All right, well,
what
I
I
like
was
that.
thinking
I think that's good.
as a number. Because I think that, that's $300,000, which is also a good, enough to do your septic and some of the other stuff. So, all right, so I'll make a motion to grant in part at that's $1,516,000.
Wait, so this appraisal is from 2022.
Yeah.
Oh, you say time adjusted.
Time adjusted all.
I'm so far out of this.
All right.
Come back.
No, because I was looking at a different appraisal or different appeal.
All right, so I make a motion to grant in part to an appraised value of $1,516,000. All in favor? Opposed?
I'm abstaining.
Okay.
Because I was in a completely different.
You're looking at a totally different house or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're in another world.
No, then a different appeal number. Appeal number.
If you're in Weston, you might be getting paid.
You'd be getting paid to sit
So
here.
they pay too? I knew Greenwich did.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that was 983.
You have any more, right?
Let me see if, that's actually all I have right now, because I had two others on my list that were no-shows.
Huh.
I was gonna do some, do you want to?
We have
Yeah, 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Up to you. I'm good either way. I can bang mine out or you can do yours.
Let's do mine. I got at least 3 of them that will
Easy.
go pretty quickly.
Nice.
I get them. All right. All right, the first appeal is 772, which is 951 Tungus Hill Road. This is Roseville Commons LLC. And the town valued this property, the 2-family home, at $868,700, and they're asking to go to $650,000. Now, they bought this for $650,000 in 2005. Okay, and they rebuilt it, new build, in 2006. It's 0.3 acres, 3,390 square feet. One unit is 1,722 square feet. The other one's 1,668 square feet. There is a condition for Echo, which is the
When did you say they rebuilt it?
2006.
Okay.
Yeah, so it means,
What does rebuilt mean?
new build. They demoed.
Oh, new
demoed
build,
and new build, yeah. So they used, this was a Rob Russo. He used
Comp?
96 Kenwood, which sold for 771 on 82625, 0.26 acre lot, but 2,609 square feet, so pretty significantly smaller. And also has a 0.95 for a marsh. That was a 1932 building. So I looked at
What number on Kenwood?
96 Kenwood. Then he also included 165 Haley, which is a 1916 building, and that sold on April of 25 for $750,000. That's only on 0.18 acres, and also smaller in square footage. And actually, that's a 3-family, and all those units there's a 986 square foot unit, 2 of those 986 square foot, and then a 789 square foot unit. And that also has a 0.95 condition for the highway. And he also said another 3-family he gave was 300 Soundview, which is an 1844 building. And that sold in February of 24 for 750,000.
They should have come before us because the town has them at 1 point, almost 2. And they sold for 750, but anyway, go ahead.
Yeah,
They might come, I don't know.
maybe they might.
Yeah,
right?
we'll
But,
see.
yeah. So that is a bigger unit. I mean, that has 4,348 square feet. I mean, it says it's 3-family. It only listed 2 living areas, so I don't know. I guess they can divide that up. They do rent out this place for about, I mean, he's saying I don't know, he's saying $6,000 a month they get for rent here. So,
That's per unit or total?
no, like total, I just did like a Google search on like what you would get for a 1,700 square foot, duplex in this area, and, it came out like $3,000 was, reasonable. I don't know if that's true or not. Right? I mean, they said that this would be considered a pretty, higher end, place.
I like the 96 Kenwood.
I do too. I
as a
think that's a
comp.
very good comp.
It's close in lot size, it's close in size of house, and it's both 2 families. I mean, that sold for 771 though, right? So, and they're asking for 650, and I feel like the appellant is a little nicer than 96 Kenwood.
I don't know about that. Did you look at those photos? To me, they look very similar. I wouldn't go just by the outside.
No, I mean,
They said they did fix it up, but it's still,
I think the layout is cleaner.
and actually Kenwood.
Or 2-family.
I think the Tungus Hill location is better than Kenwood, although I don't think it's a great location.
Right,
Kenwood, it's really very industrial over there too.
it is, but you're on Ash Creek.
You're on the creek. Okay, but if Kenwood sold for 7 what?
771.
So we're saying the subject should be higher than that.
No,
Kenwood sold for
Oh, right,
750.
yeah. 771, you're right, sorry. I mean, they're still asking for 650, which is low.
yeah, I could do 770.
I was thinking 8, but that's fine.
Anyone asked, but
It's not that different.
anybody asked, but you couldn't pay me to live in either of them.
Yeah.
Well,
What,
he
Peter?
also said, I mean, he also gave something about which I will admit, I did not do anything on this. I just looked at the comps. He said, using a 5.44% cap rate, 6,000 a month, I don't know, these are my cryptic notes, so that he came out with a 794,000 value, right? He also provided me a 2016 lease.
Okay, I see 794 and I like it.
I like
Why did he
7
have
and-
650 then?
Well, I will tell you, because he has 3 more of these, and they're all the same
Oh,
asking, so.
I would do 770.
yeah, I like 794.
Yeah, that's what he was
Oh,
saying in
yeah.
the thing, yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't do that.
That's what he
That's what
wrote.
he's,
I know, but
Oh.
I'd say we just give it to him with 794 then.
but that's not what he asked for, even though he,
Fair enough.
True.
I think Kenwood's a good comp, 771.
well, I'm gonna make the motion at that 794 value.
All right,
So, all in favor?
I could do that.
All opposed? That was 772. The next one is 773. And all of what I just said, it applies.
Okay.
Same address?
Same, thank you, not the same address.
No, but
Okay, Roseville Commons LLC is the appellant, 937 Tungus Hill. And the town is asking for 868,700, and they're asking to go down to 650. Again, this was purchased in 2005 for 650. And
It's
they-
so similar.
And they rebuilt it, yeah, everything. All right.
I apologize, what was this, if you remember?
Like the
This
same.
was 773.
Same.
Yeah, it's,
Why don't we just go the exact same dollar amount for this?
773 is,
so yeah, same size, unit, everything, so.
Just keep it equal to the same dollar amount.
Sorry, everything was exactly the same.
So I make the motion to grant this to 794,000. All in favor? Okay, all opposed? Okay. And then the last one was 774. Okay? And this is also 965.
Go right
Oh, this is 965, Tungus Hill. Roseville Commons is the owner. And this one is again, asking, the town's appraised at 868,700, and they're asking for 650. And there was no sale price listed here, but it was new construction in 2015, or 2006. And like same exact size.
Same.
Yeah. So again,
The other one, 2006 also? Or
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
They were
Oh,
2006.
So I make motion to grant this, in part, actually, I guess I missed that the other times, in part to 794,000. All in favor? All opposed? Okay. All right, that's 9 o'clock.
How many did we do tonight?
37.
Yes! All right, guys.
More than I thought.
That's good.
So, all in favor of adjourning?
So that means we